beautiful. How are you doing today? I'm so glad that you decided to stop in and hang out with us. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about some stuff that's very near and dear to my heart because it's some stuff that I'm actually going through myself right now. That's right. I don't know how much of it I can or cannot talk about. I'm actually waiting to hear back from the FBI on that, so hopefully I'll hear back from them soon and we'll have an answer. But in the meantime, let's crack one open. This is a white monster. Whatever you're drinking, I'm sure it's not probably as good as this, but pinkies out and bottoms up, bitches. You guys, I want to welcome Matt from Speak the Truth. He is in the chat tonight. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. We're just getting started. I know a lot of you guys probably know who Benny Johnson is. Maybe some of you don't. Benny Johnson has a pretty ripping show. Benny Johnson also was friends with Charlie Kirk, who, as you know, recently is not with us anymore because of a horrific assassination, one of the most grotesque examples of political violence that we've had in our country in recent history. And now Benny himself is dealing with death threats, much like I am. And I can tell you this, when people give me death threats, it pisses me off a whole lot more. I'm never going to back down. I'm only going to go harder. I've been swatted multiple times recently. I've been getting death threats, and I've been getting death threats for a long time. Some of these are credible, and some of these are like legitimately close to home. So I take those a lot more seriously. But Benny just got an arrest in his death threat. And it actually went all the way to the top with Pam Bondi. So I want to jump in here and I want to show you guys what's going on with that. So let's check this out for a few minutes because this is pretty fucking scary, but he got a good result.
President raising the alarm on the rise of left-wing inspired violence, how the administration is trying to crack down on Antifa.
We have a very serious left-wing terror threat in our country. Radicals associated with the domestic terror group Antifa.
These individuals do not just want to threaten our law enforcement officers, threaten our journalists, and the citizens of this country. They want to kill them.
What a bitchin' intro, bro. Like, dead ass, that intro went hard in the paint, dog. Like, that was lit. Now, there's some lag here. When does it actually get into this press conference? Here we go. Yeah, he had just people in the stream waiting that long. That's crazy. All right. And here's Pam Bondi. This gets interesting quick, y'all.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for being here. We've been living through a horrific cycle of political violence in this country. We've seen attacks against police officers, federal agents, including the deadly shooting in the ICE facility in Dallas. Night after night, Antifa wreaks havoc on our streets of our cities. In Minnesota, a gunman murdered a state lawmaker and her husband. It was horrific. An anti-Semitic lunatic tried to burn down Governor Shapiro's house while he was in it with his wife and young children. This week, authorities arrested a man outside a Catholic church in Washington, D.C. with hundreds of explosive devices. And on September 10th, our nation stopped in its tracks with the assassination of Charlie Kirk. We miss him dearly. Unfortunately, I'm here today to talk about similar threats that were made against Benny Johnson and his wife, Kate. Benny's a well-known media personality, carrying a message very similar to Charlie's, grounded largely in faith and love of country. Just days after Charlie's assassination, Benny received a letter at his home where he and Kate are raising their beautiful, beautiful young family. The author of this letter made it very clear that he hated Benny because of his views, and he wanted Benny dead. This was a coward hiding behind a keyboard who thought he could get away with this. That's why we're standing up here today. You are not going to get away with threatening people in this way. And I'm proud to announce.
Hey guys, I'm going to stop this for just 1 second. And I'm just going to let you know, if you have a problem with Benny Johnson, that's cool. I get it. If you have a problem with Pam Bondi, I definitely have issues with some of what Pam Bondi has done. Be respectful in the chat. Be respectful to each other. Please don't be a whiny little bitch, because if you do, just so you know, I do have the binky. The binky is on deck, and you can get the little binky winky. Also, our incredible mods are here. Dr. Dre Light has no problem twatapulting you directly out of here and making it so you can never be a shit-stained nuisance in our comment section ever again. Because we are a respectful folk here. We respect differences. We respect different types of people. We show each other love and support because we're not insufferable cunts. So if that's what you aspire to be in life, you're going to have to do that somewhere else. I would recommend going to, Hassan, Hamas, Baby Oil, Diddy Party, Hezbollah Pikers chat with all that shit, because that shit doesn't fly around here. Maybe you could go help Destiny groom some minors. If you're going to be a cunt, it's not going to happen here. Speaking of amazing people that we love here, Anthony Cavazos is in the chat, and it's been a minute since we've seen you, Anthony. Anthony said, "Hi, JD. Glad to catch you. Sorry I haven't been around these late night live streams. I usually getting ready for bed at this time. I start work at 6 a.m. I completely understand, brother. And the reason we've been doing some of these late night live streams is because we like to jump in and check out what's going on in downtown Portland at that ICE detention center where the riots have been happening, because that has become my favorite reality TV show in the entire fucking world, my guy. Like, the entire world. That is my favorite shit. Somebody said my glasses are crooked. It's hard to put on glasses when you already have headphones on. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out to me. That's like when you and your homies are out at a bar and you're trying to talk to girls and your homie's like, "Hey, bro, you got a big old fat booger covered in cocaine hanging out of your nose. So I appreciate you having my back. I love you, Ant, and it's good to see you, man." Jen Nelson said, "I'm so glad I found your show. You are awesome. I'm happy that you found your way through the dark times. We are so much the better for it." Thank you so much, Jen. And look at your beautiful dog. Thank you for being here, sister. We love you. Long Road Farms, our good homie. We love you. Good evening, brother. Sounds like someone needs a date with the wood chipper. And I think that if you're out there threatening people for political gain over political issues, you're definitely eligible for the wood chipper. You might not be a pedophile, but you probably are. But you can definitely get the wood chipper either fucking way. I take this shit real personally because political violence is a really fascist tactic. And it's something that we shouldn't endorse here in this country. There's not room for political violence here. Yet the people who seem to be perpetrating the political violence more than anybody else are the people who claim to be anti-fascist. They're the people who claim that the people they disagree with are fascists. Yet they employ the most fascist tactics out of anybody out here. And I find that to be absolutely disgusting. So I love you and I appreciate you, Long Road. Andrew said, "Hey JD, can you please send out a message telling us when you'll go live? I love to join, but I only can when I'm already on YouTube. Much love and stay safe." Well, here's the problem, Andrew. I would love to be able to do that and give you guys more notice and everything, but my life is kind of by the seat of my pants. I've spent a good deal of time today dealing with technical difficulties, back and forth in contact with the FBI and other things. So I kind of just jump on whenever I get the time because you guys are my social circle. I don't get to go and hang out. It's a Friday night. I don't have plans with my friends to go down to a bar or a restaurant or go see a concert. I spend my free time with y'all, and I never exactly know what time that's going to be. But I'll do my best, brother. Chris said, can I get a recap? I arrived late. Wood Chipper 2028. Hey, man. Wood Chipper 2028. And if you want to get a Make Pedophiles Afraid Again hat or a Wood Chipper 2028 shirt, tank top, hoodie, hat, the pinned comment in the chat goes straight to my merch. Basically, Benny Johnson has been receiving death threats, and Pam Bondi got involved, made sure the FBI snatched the dude up. And we're going to be reviewing the live stream from earlier about that. V's Damn Horse Rescue. We love you, V. I come here for my news. Your lives are awesome, JD, and so is our Wood Chipper fam. And we love having you as a part of it. Cottonmouth said, prayers to those lost in the Tennessee explosion. That's crazy, and I haven't had time to look into it. And I feel bad that today's been so cattywampus, per se, that I haven't had the time to look into it. But thoughts and prayers to all of those and their families that were lost in Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest who has just entered the room. It is my beautiful and lovely trad wife who just brought me a homemade meal because she knows that I haven't eaten since breakfast. Thank you so much, Jax. Would you look at what my wife did? Meatloaf, green beans, corn, mashed potatoes. I love you so much, baby.
I love you too. You're so busy you forgot I made you lunch too.
Oh, you made me lunch. I forgot about that. You're the best, babe.
All right, text me if you need anything.
I will do, and I love you. Mindy said, God bless Trump and all of you that are speaking out publicly in spite of getting threatened by mentally ill adults who think that killing people is justified. Mindy, God bless you, and thank you so much. It's crazy that me just sort of speaking my opinion, even though, like, I'm not the most sided person, you know? What I try to do is I try to stay morally consistent. I try to stay aligned with what I feel is right in my conscience and my heart. I feel that my conscience is the map that God's given me to live a good life. And there are people out there who literally want me dead for that. They want to take me away from my wife. They want to take me away from my kids. They want to see me in the ground just for speaking my mind, speaking what I feel is right. And the problem is that I would give them a microphone and I would allow them to speak what they feel, because I think that's important as Americans. I think that's part of what this country was founded on. But unfortunately, we have so many people in power in this country. And, you know, as much as I try to stay not sided, it's one side that's attacking people. It's one side that's brandishing people as Nazis. It's one side that's throwing this hateful and violent rhetoric. It's one side that's creating these attacks. And the leaders on that side refuse to come out and condemn the violence because, you know, they call you a Nazi and then they tell their people the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. So they literally want to justify the death of people that are their fellow Americans, and that's not what we're about. I love you, sis. Matt Kennedy said, you are absolute legend, JD. Shout out to all of us Aussies. 10 years sober tomorrow. Dude, happy sober-versary, brother. That is such a huge accomplishment. You should be so proud of yourself, and I know that myself and everyone in the chat is proud of you, too. Twitch said, what's up, JD? Yo, it has been a minute, Twitch. What's up? Long time since I caught a live. Landed a new job with late hours. Just wanted to pass on the good news. My cousin is now 6 months clean. Thanks for the advice for her. It really helped. God, that makes me so happy, bro. I'm so happy for you with the new job. I'm so happy for your cousin. I'm proud of you guys, man. Huge bless that you came in to let us know that. Thank you, man. You made my night truly better. Long Road Farms also wanted to add, sorry to hear they tried swatting you, but so glad you planned ahead for that. Well, you know, I look like this, but I'm not as stupid as I look. So, you know, when they tried swatting me, I was already set up, and all it took was a phone call from the local PD to say, hey, JD, everything good? Yes, sir. We still have to come out. Cool, man. I got cold drinks. I got some Halloween candy. Come out. We'll have a good talk. Turns out these cops out here, man, that used to chase me around and arrest me, they're real good people when you're not out doing scumbag shit. And as much as I hate that they were taken away from whatever investigations, whatever they were doing to help our community, it was a real cool conversation, man. I love you. Tina Johnson said, JD, I freaking love you. I look up to you because you say exactly how so many of us feel. Thank you. I love you, Tina. What a beautiful car. Thank you for being here, sister. You are so appreciated. Andrew said, damn, I'm sorry. Now I feel selfish. My bad, man. You all good? Why do you feel selfish, bro? You're loved, man. You're appreciated here. Carlos said, yo, I just got home from work and being treated to a JD Live. Let's go, man. It's a beautiful weekend. We're going to start this thing off right, and we're all going to have a beautiful, positive weekend, regardless of what life throws at us, man. I truly believe that we are bigger and we are stronger than anything that the world can throw at us, and especially when we are connected, when we are all in this together, the way that we are, man, that is absolutely beautiful. Angelo said, JD, I messaged you on IG, won't let me put my handle, but it's my suffix and last name. I got you, bro. I'm going to check it out. Love you, man. Tyler Wilson said, you could set up a Discord and make it where only you can send messages and we can all join it. One love. Love what you do. Stay safe and stay strong. Tyler, we have a Discord. We absolutely have a Discord, my man. You should join. We'd love to have you. Dungeon said, coffee for you and your wife. Thank you, brother. I have a trad wife too, and although I'm not rich, my life most certainly is. Brother, I'm far from rich. I'm a thousandaire on a good day. You know what I'm saying? But all my stuff is provided for, my family's taken care of, and my wife doesn't have to go out and work anymore. You know, we were dirt-ass poor for a long time, man. My wife had to have a job for the first few years that we were together. And I was so happy. It was my biggest flex the day that I could tell my wife, hey, baby, go quit your job. I got us. And, you know, you could just stay home and take care of the kids, take care of the dogs. If you feel like cooking, I like your cooking better than anything else we eat. It was my biggest flex, man. And we've really been blessed with that, bro. Roman Wolf Gaming, what's up? I watch Benny. We need to focus on America. Peace for now. I think giving Antifa a voice is the problem, and all masks should be banned. That will stop them. So here's the thing is that, like, I think that there's a certain, I think it crosses constitutional boundaries to ban people from wearing masks. I wish that it wasn't. I really wish that there was a constitutional way that we could do that. I'm huge on the Constitution. What I think needs to happen with Antifa, genuinely, because I understand that not everybody at these protests are Antifa. Not everybody at these protests are violent. There's a core group of Antifa, and they're being exposed. They're being exposed to the feds. There's a large network of people. Shout out to my friends over on X. I don't think they want me to shout them out by name, but there's a group of people that I know who are working overtime to expose these Antifa members and their networks and their leadership, and they are sending all of that information exactly where it needs to go to get them off the streets. William Robinson. Sorry, when I first saw that, I thought Robin Williams. I know that's messed up. I apologize, brother. First super, dude, thank you so much for doing your first super here with us. I appreciate that. You helped me get sober. Big love from the UK. However, I can't rock with Benny Johnson because he supports the scumbag Tates. He doesn't deserve any violence towards him from the left. Let's all heal together. And see, that's the beautiful thing, man. I don't know his position on the Tates and all that, but what I do know is that he's being persecuted in a similar way that I'm being persecuted right now. And we don't have to agree on everything to still agree that people shouldn't be killed for their political ideas, for their opinions. We have the right to have that. Over here, unfortunately, over there in the UK, I'm so sorry for what they're doing to you guys over there, man. It is so not right, and it is so not fair what they are doing to you guys over there. You guys deserve so much better than to be in fear of getting arrested for resharing memes or saying something online that's your opinion about how your country is being run, you know, it really bums me out. So I'm not saying that I ride out with everything that Benny says or does. I don't know all his positions on anything to be able to give an educated opinion on that. But I can tell you this, if he was somebody from the left that I agreed with a lot less, I would still say political violence is fucking wrong. And it's not okay. You know, I've seen people that there was that dude who wanted to shoot up a pride parade in retaliation for what happened to Charlie Kirk, and I'm glad he got arrested. I'm glad he's off the streets. I'm glad they put him where he belongs, which is prison, dog. There's no room on the streets for people who want to kill people just for their differences. Hey, I just saw that Savage Falcon. We're going to be covering that tonight. The booby traps that Antifa is setting up at people's houses, we're going to be covering that tonight. It's funny you would say that because I have that in queue, man. And I was talking to Honey Badger Mom earlier tonight. Shout out Honey Badger Mom. Also, just on a quick side note, I know you guys, we've been following the saga of 2KO Tommy, old Tommy two-piece. Tommy knocked out 2 Antifa members who attacked him, and they didn't get not a lick on the dude, and he was arrested for a 3rd time last night. This time he was arrested because as one of his, every time Antifa attacks him, he puts him down for a nap, right? And he gets arrested even though they attack him first. So one of his pretrial release stipulations, that's where a judge tells you, I'm gonna let you out of jail, but if I let you out of jail, you can't do this, 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 or this. So his pretrial release agreement was that he was restricted from going within 200 feet of the ICE facility. Now, the night that he got out, the cops rolled up on him and said that he was about 3 or 4 feet in the zone of the 200 feet, which is crazy. It's crazy that they would, come up and bother him about 3 or 4 feet. But he immediately said, hey, you know what? It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm going to move. I'm not a lawbreaker. I'm here to be in compliance. Well, they came 2 nights later after he had been assaulted a 3rd time and robbed, and they arrested him over 3 or 4 fucking feet, my man. But he's out again this morning. He got out. The judge that he saw said, I'm not doing this to this dude. This is crazy. We're going to get absolutely sued. And Nick Sortor already has a really good lawsuit against Portland and against the state of Oregon. They're probably fucking cooked, man. So we're going to be looking into all of that too. But right now I want to get back to what we got going on over with this situation, because this is legitimately, this makes me happy to know that they're taking this seriously, because I'm going through the same thing with death threats and talking to the FBI right now.
That we have arrested the author of this letter. George Isbell Jr. was taken into custody this morning, and we are charging him federally with mailing threatening communications. It is a crime, and if convicted, he is going to prison. This was incredible teamwork. Benny called me right away. Chief Burkhoff, thank you. You were on it right away. Matt Fodor and all the FBI agents. Thank you, U.S. Attorney Kehoe. All of the U.S. Postal Service, FBI, state and local law enforcement working together. This is what it's about. And we are going to catch you if you think you can do something like this. We don't care if you're across the country in California. We will find you, we will arrest you, we will extradite you, and we will bring you to justice. We cannot allow this political violence to continue any longer. This arrest will serve as a reminder to many. Do not do this, we will find you. Greg Kehoe is going to give some details of the incident, of the horrible crime, and we're not going to get into specifics of what's in the letter. It's pretty horrific, and it's now a pending case. But I just want to thank all of the law enforcement officers standing behind me. And I want to thank Benny and Kate for standing so strong and fighting for their views and not cowering in fear, but coming out and supporting their faith and their values. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Just preliminarily, I'm Greg Keo, the U.S. Attorney from the Middle District of Florida. I just want to introduce some of the individuals that are here at the podium so you can put names to faces, and they have all participated in this. As the General has said, this was a coordinated effort. In my far right is Rodney Crawford. He's the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the FBI. Next to him is Blad Rojo, who's the Inspector in charge for the Postal Service, and Mark Glass is behind me. Right behind me, he is the Commissioner of FDLE. And last but certainly not least is Chief Lee Burkhoff of the Tampa Police Department. You know, often we talk about coordinated, organized efforts by law enforcement.
Now, I don't expect to get this type of support. You know, I really honestly, and yes, I was eating. You guys caught me. I was eating. When my wife cooks, it is a treat. And she does it 3 times a day for me. I love that, but I 100% don't expect to get this type of support, but just the fact that they hit me back so quickly is dope. I really love that. You know, he got mailed a letter and they were able to use fingerprints. Mine came in a DM from an account where dude had pictures of him and his kid, which is crazy work to me. It shows me how unhinged this dude is. Now I have his name, his real name, not his screen name. I think maybe he thought that since he didn't have his real name on there, that I wouldn't be able to find him. I did. I found him because I have friends. My friends actually helped me. The same people who were unmasking all these other Antifa lunatics took the time out of them unmasking Antifa lunatics to help me out, which was a huge, huge honor. And I really appreciated it. And on top of that, I have his address. I know where he lives. I know where he works. I know his whole criminal history, which is extensive. It's a violent criminal history. It shows that he's unhinged. A lot of assaults, harassment, restraining orders, violating restraining orders. Wow. Okay. So, you know, I think that the FBI is going to have a little talk with them. I think he's probably going to have to do a little bit of time. And he's clearly connected with Antifa. So Antifa has now targeted me in multiple different ways. You know, between swatting me, trying to have me either disrupted or possibly killed through the police, to now blatantly threatening me through very traceable means. I don't know if you thought that I'm some dumb fuck that isn't gonna fucking pursue it, but when there's a credible threat to me that could affect my family, nah, buddy. No, we're addressing that. Michael said, keep doing the great work you're doing. Thank you so much, bro. Bud Light King. All love, JD. Hope one day to shake your hand and just say thank you for everything you have done for every single one of us. I love you, brother. I hope we get that handshake, maybe a hug, maybe slam a monster together, bro. Jet said, JD made sure he was unswattable. Eat that, Anquifa. Yeah, it doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. You know, and honestly, shout out to my boy Larry Lawton. I don't know if y'all have seen Larry Lawton on here. He was the world's most famous jewel thief. He has a very large channel here. He was the one who put me up on game that I needed to do that. So big shout out to my boy Larry. Roman Wolf Gaming said they forced us to wear masks during COVID. I know that's right. And I don't think that was constitutional either. Kyle Kunz. And to be fair, I lived in the state of Florida and we didn't do all that dumb shit here. I mean, in the state of Florida, we played that game for like, they said stay inside for like 2 weeks. And then DeSantis was like, because DeSantis is a badass. You could disagree with whatever with DeSantis. I really don't care. That dude has his people's backs. That dude wants pedophiles to get the death penalty. That dude is G'd up from the feet up. What he does for the state of Florida, everybody in Florida loves that dude, unless they're violently retarded. So Kyle said, hey JD, this is for the homies in the chat. Where can we get that Discord link? I believe Dr. Dre Light can put that link up for y'all. And Dr. Dre Light, I see you. I appreciate you. I love you, my man. You're an absolute beast. Sheena said, you are such an inspiration for those struggling with addiction and recovery. I'm 6 months sober from alcohol this month. Happy 6 months, sis. So proud of you. Listen, I know how hard that is. I know how hard getting 6 months is, and it's such a huge accomplishment, and we're all proud of you here, sis. Dong is fun, bro. It's been a minute. JD, I can't use certain people's names on your supers, but a smaller channel, I can use those people's names in it, so it's selective. I don't know why they do the censorship thing here. I don't know what they're doing with that, man. It's really crazy. Serenity Gaming, just chiming in to say hi and show my support, brother. I've got to be up early in the morning volunteering as security for a charity event tomorrow. Bro, that's beautiful. Thank you for being here and thank you for what you do. Savage Falcon said, be careful. Honey Badger Mom found spike balls under her tire today. And actually, she found the spike ball because her tires went flat. Her tires went flat, man. They've assaulted her on multiple occasions. Antifa has threatened her for years. She's just a female reporter, dog. Now they took out her tires to let her know that they know where she lives, which is insane, bro. That's terrorist behavior, flat out. Mike, what's up, my guy? Have a great idea for shirts for bunker branding and donut operator. Hit me up. Got you, bro. Appreciate you. Violence doesn't stop violence. So look, historically, violence has been the answer when you're dealing with a certain type of people. There's a certain type of people that don't listen to reason. And I'm hoping that our country is not at a point where people have gotten to that point where that's the only type of thing that they're going to listen to and the only language that they're going to understand. I'm really hoping that that's not what happens here. But I understand what you're saying with violence doesn't stop violence. It only perpetuates violence. That's why you got to be real good at violence if you're going to fuck with violence, bro. And honestly, the left is not good at violence, dog. William said, our country is shit with free speech. Hopefully we improve. Also, America may move back soon. What's your advice for us? And quote to live by. Man, honestly, if you're going to come back, I love that. I love that. We would welcome you back. As far as advice for everybody, man, like do what I do and follow your conscience. Follow your heart. Live your life in a way where you try every day to be better than you were the day before. I mean, all I can tell you is what works for me. You know what I'm saying? Michael said, how can they for sure say he wasn't 200 feet away? Did they pull out a big-ass tape measure? No, crazy enough, they actually pulled up on him with Google Maps, and by their estimation, he was like 194 feet away. Something like that. Mindy said the government has gentle parented this country for 12 years. All that's happening now is they're going to learn how to be adults, and that's huge facts. Dan said, thanks for always smiling despite the bullshit, homie. I'm so blessed. Look, man, I could jump on a Friday night when there's so much shit going on, and I can hang out with, we got 2,200 people between X and YouTube. I'm so blessed, bro. Y'all vibe with me and hang out with me, man. I've got a trad wife who cooks me, bro. I'm just blessed. Even on my worst day now, it's better than my best day strung out, bro. I was a prisoner. I was a slave. I was the bitch to substances for so long, man. Yo, I'm going to jump down here out of order just real quick because Commentary Connoisseur, thank you so much. Huge love to you. I really hope we can fix this country, but as we sit with the level of mental illness, truly seems bleak. I think that our food, pharmaceutically contaminated and microplastic contaminated water is a huge factor. Stay strong, everyone. Big love. And, you know, honestly, like, we used to hide our mentally ill people in asylums. So, and also every time somebody has a crash out now, you see it online. So I'm interested to know, Commentary Connoisseur and everyone else in the chat, please let me know, what is your opinion? Is mental health issues becoming a bigger thing? Or are we more aware of it now because we're able to see it? Because we don't have asylums and because we have the internet? Just like violence, is there more violence now? Or is it just that we see all the violence now? Let me know in the chat. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Jack Smith said, JD, I lost my dad Wednesday morning. He always wanted to help people. I'm so glad I could be a part of this community that helps and supports people, bro. Here's a big fucking hug for you, man. Rest in peace to Pops. We love you and we're so glad that you're here. I'm terrified of the day that I lose my parents, brother. That was one of my biggest fears, and then I lost a kid, and it was like, fuck, man. I understand, and I'm so glad that you're here with us so we can just send you love and support, bro. Make insane asylums great again. Open all the asylums. More aware. Both. More aware. Both for me. We need asylums back. Both. Let's hide the government in an asylum. Yeah! Bro, a senior citizens home mental asylum for our fucking government. I'm with it. So a lot of people are saying both. And I honestly can't disagree with that, to be honest with you. We're going to jump back in and hear a little bit more of this, you guys.
To get something done. And I will tell you, this is a textbook example of that. This letter came in to Mr. Johnson and his wife. They immediately contacted the Tampa Police Department. Lee Burkhaw and his folks at Tampa Police Department got on this letter right away. Pulled in the FBI, pulled in FDLE. The Postal Service was able to track where this letter was sent from in San Diego in a miraculously quick period of time. FDLE turned around the fingerprints that were obtained from the particular letter to identify George Russell Isbell on this matter, and there was an arrest by the FBI who was coordinating this in outside the San Diego area in conjunction with the local U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI in San Diego, and last but not least, the San Diego Police Department. What we have here, and you can look at the complaint that has been filed and that is before you, is a vicious, horrific letter threatening Mr. Johnson and his family, sent to Mr. Johnson's house. In the complaint that you'll see, and also it attaches Isbell's letter, he is calling for the extermination of Mr. Johnson, that he should be strangled by an American flag, that he hoped somebody blows his head off, and then some vicious comments thereafter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been at this podium many times before, and I say this and I say it again to echo what the Attorney General has just said and what the Attorney General has said throughout the country when similar instances have come up. Such conduct will simply not be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. If you send a communication to anyone, anyhow, anywhere, where you are threatening individuals with harm, you will be prosecuted by the United States Department of Justice. And you will be prosecuted while we bring all of the joint assets of law enforcement, as you see here, the Tampa Police Department.
So you guys heard what he said, right? You guys heard that he said, if you threaten anyone, that we will bring all of our assets to make sure that you are prosecuted. Well, buddy, I hope so, because I am currently having death threats, and I don't like it much. I'm not a big fan of getting death threats, so I truly hope that you mean that, good sir. So far, the FBI have been really cool. Got back to me in a timely manner. We're going to figure all this out. I have all of the information for them. I could send them directly to this dude's home address. I know where he sleeps, motherfucker. I got you on lock, homie. So let's get it done. I don't want to lose my place with the supers, and I'm going to bring this up on screen, but Banny, thank you so much, Banny. I love you. People forget history. The truth is, Antifa are the same as the Nazi brown shirts mythology, just different ideology. And that is absolutely 1,000% true. That is 1,000% true. That is exactly what they're doing. And they hide behind the name, and they hide behind this idea, Banny, saying that, Antifa isn't an organization. We're just an idea, and we're anti-fascist. It's like if pedophiles called themselves, we're the super not pedophiles, and then went out and raped kids and said, no, but our name, it says in our name that we're not pedophiles. We're just a group of people that goes and rapes kids. Yeah, fucking right, dog. Nobody's buying it. It's fucking crazy. Nobody's buying your bullshit. You're not going to word salad your way out of this. Like, the word salad shit, people, it didn't fly with Kamala. People weren't feeling it, and we're not feeling it now. That was weak. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm sorry that I let you guys down. I thought that was going to be better. Dude Doritos. Yo, JD, have you heard the controversy against Hamas Abi? He intentionally shocked his dog for moving, and he complains about muy evil capitalism. Look, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. That dude is a weapons-grade piece of shit. That dude is a violently retarded, terrorist-sympathizing dong fondler. Hassan is just bad people, bro. And it's honestly, I'm surprised that he has so many people that ride out with him. They must be violently retarded too. And it bothers me that there's that many mentally ill people out there. It really does. Dick, Pam rocking them hoops. Send a message. I know you know. Daniel, appreciate you. Donnie Drum. Bro, don't apologize for eating. Enjoy the cooking. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my guy. Moose from the Sky. Why is it every time we hear about Antifa, they raise the bar about how batshit insane they are? Like, at this point, it's competition for them. I don't disagree. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I got to jump down here. So we're going to get Banny. No, that's Commentary Connoisseur. We're going to get Banny on screen. Banny, I told you I'd bring you on screen. I love you. I appreciate you. And I agree 100%. But holy shit, Michael Turner, thank you so much. Michael said, dude, I absolutely love your message. I love what you preach. You're a speaker for the people, and we all appreciate it. My dude, that support means a lot. I love you, and I appreciate you, man. I'm wrong a lot of the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do the best that I can to be the most researched and educated on things before I speak on them. And there's a lot of times that I'll tell you that I won't speak on something because I know that I'm just not, I'm not able to bring you guys the hardcore facts with stuff. But I do my best, bro. And when I'm wrong, I come back. If I'm educated, I come back and make up for it. Because we're truly like, this community means everything to me, dude. Like, this community is so important to me. Being able to be here with you guys is so important to me. And that so many people feel the same, and that you guys give me grace when I screw up, and that you guys, like, ride out with me as somebody who always felt on the outside of society and never really felt a true sense of community. You guys have really given me so much, and I love you guys, man. Thank you so much, Michael. Yo, H. Martinez, huge love. Appreciate it. Guys, Jax has re-entered. Love you, Martinez. What's up, baby?
Are you ready for me to take your plate?
No, sweetie, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I've been slow eating and enjoying and savoring every bite because it has that Jaxie flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Love you, baby.
I love you too.
Dungus Fun said, I can't use the blue hair's name or the man that shucked his dog on Super Chats. Oh, they won't let you say it? Look, let me say it, Bubba. Let me say it. Hassan, Hamas, Baby Oil, Diddy Party, fucking Hezbollah, terrorist clucking fucking Piker, and child grooming Destiny. The child grooming has CP on his computer, admitted it to people. Straight up child pornography Destiny. I got you, bub. They'll let me say it. I got a microphone. V, thank you so much. I'll be safe if you're against Tifa and they know it. Your pets aren't safe. Someone tried to climb our gates 2 nights ago. I don't know if they wanted to poison the horses or dogs, but they left with a bunch of Neapolitan Mastiff bites. Go Mastiff! Yes! Yes! That's awesome. You know, I am a convicted felon. I am a convicted felon, and I am not personally allowed to own weapons, and I follow all laws these days. I am truly law-abiding. For the first time in my life, the last 6 years, I followed every single law. The people around me are not convicted felons. They are not encumbered by the fact that I am a convicted felon. And if somebody came out here, I guarantee you, they are not leaving of their own free will. They are not walking away. They're not driving a car away. They're going to leave in a fucking hearse, bro. Just hands down, flat out. I have cameras every fucking where. I'm paranoid. And I have PTSD, and you know, so does my pops. My pops is a Vietnam Marine combat veteran, so we stay equipped out here. Drago's Plant, dude, how can a father do this to another father? I have no fucking idea, man. I have no fucking idea. Gary's Metal Detecting, 4 subscribers away from 12K at JD Delay. Thank you. You guys, can we get Gary there? Can we get Gary to 12K? Can we get everybody, can everybody go and subscribe to Gary's Metal Detecting? That would be so lit if we bumped him up to 13K, 14K right now. That would be so sick. Matthew said, Patriots unite. Oh, hell yeah. American Patriot, God bless you, JD. God has got this. God bless you too, family. Dragon Wolf, I appreciate you. Captain Patriot, JD, what was your drug of choice? Well, here's the thing, my man. I was raised on Ritalin, this weird meth drug they don't even give to kids anymore called Cylert, and Adderall. So that was kind of where I landed, man. I liked to go fast, brother. You know what I'm saying? Chaos Kitten, currently listening while in the beginning stages of labor, helping me stay focused on things other than the pain, so thank you. Chaos Kitten, Chaos Kitten, we love you, sis. You got this. Lamaze breathe. Lamaze breathe, sis. You got this. We love you. Congratulations. I know it's going to suck for a minute, but it's going to be so worth it. We love you, sis. Flora Delirious. Hey, from Omaha. First time here, followed for months now. Benny is originally from Iowa, like me. Love Benny. Sad to hear both of you are dealing with these threats. More fuel for that wood chipper. Love you, family. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live. It's my favorite part because we get to know each other better. Giel said, social media is feeding the mental. People need to get out and live a little. It ain't so bad out there. And honestly, as long as you're not in Portland, it's really not so bad out there. Chris said, no disrespect intended. I'm on the spectrum, but I don't want to cause trouble. Life is more fun, free, and positive than looking for trouble. Hey, check it out, man. We love people that are on the spectrum here. Me and Jax have kids that are on the spectrum. I might be on the spectrum a little. Jax might be on the spectrum a little. You're loved and you're welcome here. You're in a good spot, big dog. You're right where you need to be, hanging out with us. Jen Nelson, I work in a mental health and addiction field. In my over 20 years, I can confidently say, sadly, they go hand in hand. I am blessed to help make their lives a little better. So Jen, from my personal experience, which isn't nearly as vast as yours, I've been working in the recovery field for about 4 years now, and I see co-occurring disorders with substance use disorder in almost every single person that I've worked with. Now, I can't diagnose them, and some of them are undiagnosed, but from what I can see, and a lot of them already had diagnoses, you know? Right-wing gun nut. I love your name. JD, thanks for being a voice for good and truth. The problem we are facing is evil. In my experience, you only defeat violence with more trained, precise violence. If this doesn't stop soon, the people will have to fix it. And I truly, truly hope that we can get this to a situation where we lower the temperature, where we find common ground, where we can communicate with our words so that it doesn't have to go there. But we had a dude that was out there doing it. Trying to do just that, trying to bring people together, trying to use words, and they blew his fucking neck out, dog. So I'm not as optimistic as I used to be, and I take things way more seriously than I used to, too. Commentary connoisseur! Scientists make new compounds every day and just willy-nilly put that shit into the air, water, for $1 like it ain't nothing. Them folks need to be regulated closely so the human mind can be protected. And I agree with that 1,000%. And that's part of why I was violently opposed to people being forced into taking a vaccine that we didn't have long-term effects for. We didn't know exactly what was going to happen in the long term with that. And now I know a lot of people who have serious fucking health problems, dude. Serious health problems. It really sucks, man. It really sucks. Moose from the sky. It became such a problem that schools are under pressure. There's a critical shortage of school psychologists to the point that schools are emailing school psychology programs offering jobs before graduation. Holy shit. Maybe it is getting worse. And I think Commentary Connoisseur has a really good point with that. Mad Dog! Yo, JD, can we get a shout out for my girl Abby? She's been a sexual assault survivor throughout her life. Abby, from one SA survivor to another, I love you. I appreciate you. And we're all in this together. You got a good dude right there who wants you to know that you're loved and you're not alone. You got a whole army of people here. This wood chipper tribe, that's part of what we're all about. And we love you, sis. We're glad that you're here with us. We're going to jump back in and hear a little more of this. We're going to try to get to this to what Benny says, because I think Benny's one of the most important voices in this.
Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the United States Postal Service, and of course, coordinating this is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So the word should get out, and it should be no mistake that if you decide at any point, at any time, to write such a thing, then send it over the wires, or in this instance, put it in the mails, you will be prosecuted and you will be held accountable. If we can just take a couple of moments, I know Mr. Johnson wants to make a few comments, and I invite you to do so.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks. Thank you, officers. 1 month ago today, I witnessed my friend of 10 years, someone who I considered a brother, a loving husband, a devoted father, a generational leader, get assassinated on a live stream by a left-wing radical. Approximately 1 year ago, I witnessed the President of the United States get shot in the head by a left-wing radical, who also took the life of a Trump supporter in front of his daughters and wife. 2 months ago, Christian children kneeling and praying in a church were slaughtered by a left-wing extremist. And 2 weeks ago, federal law enforcement was shot at multiple sniper rounds in a federal facility by a left-wing extremist. If it's happening every single week, is it that extreme? Or has the Democrat Party mainstreamed violence as a political tool. The individual who wrote me described why he wanted me dead. I was a white, cis, Christian Trump supporter. They described in great detail.
Is it a little bit crazy that these people who are constantly crying out racism, transphobia, homophobia, all of these things, they'll hate you for being a white dude who likes poon? Let's just put it out there. If you're a white dude and you kept your dick and you don't throw to other dudes, they hate you. They think you're literally the worst. They think you're literally fucking Hitler. And God forbid that you believe in God. God forbid that you actually have a relationship with a higher power. Then you're definitely literally fucking Hitler, bro. Literally Hitler.
How I would be killed in an open field just like Charlie. How much blood would come out of my head and neck when it was blown off. This individual described orphaning my 4 beautiful children and widowing my wife with great joy. You might want to say another left-wing radical, another extremist. And to that, I would like to direct your attention to the state of Virginia, where Democrats have nominated and are about to vote for the chief law enforcement officer in that state, a man who has done the exact same thing. An individual who's calling for the assassination by bullets of Republicans that he disagrees with. The killing of their children. The slaughtering of, as he says, little fascists. Are my 4 innocent, beautiful children little fascists?
That is like one of the most enraging, disgusting, intolerable things that I've heard in so long. Calling for the death of children because these fucking retards want to brand them little fascists. But if they were kids that had been indoctrinated into, cutting their dicks off, they would need to be protected. If they're kids that are, normal kids and their parents are just normal people, they're little fascists. What in the fuck?
Violence has been mainstreamed by the Democrat Party. It is not extremist, it is mainstream. And we need a moment of reckoning here. This has to stop. This cycle must end. Is any Democrat courageous enough to disavow violence? To call for individuals that espouse these things, like what happened to my family, or what's happening in Virginia, to call for those kind of candidates to step down? Will Democrats vote for that? Because if you're voting for that, then implicitly you're encouraging it, you're endorsing it. I don't want political violence. I want peace in my nation. I love this country. I want to be able to debate like Charlie did. I want to be able to raise my family in peace. That is our birthright. But you cannot make peace with evil as a Christian. You cannot unite with people who want you dead. I want unity in this nation. I want to be able to agree on more than what we disagree on. But for that first to happen, we must understand the battle. We are fighting good versus evil, darkness versus light. And good must conquer evil. Do not make peace with evil. To that end, and in conclusion, I would like to thank federal law enforcement, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, the FBI, the DOJ, the Tampa Police Department, the detectives here, with absolute pinpoint accuracy, professionalism, courtesy, swift and tact. They were able to act instantly in order to make sure that my family was safe. Potentially to preserve the lives of my children. And they're doing that for families all around the country in many different ways. Every American should unite behind that cause. no matter who you are, you should say, this is a country where families should be able to raise their children safely, where people can have peaceful disagreements, where we can all live together under one American flag. I just want to profoundly thank the Trump administration.
I hope that the FBI will take my situation as seriously as they do Benny's. I know that I don't have 6 million followers. I know that I don't have the same ties. I know that I stay a little more politically neutral. But my hope is that they will value my family as much as they seem to value his, because that's incredible work and should be fucking applauded. I applaud the work that they did for Benny and his family. I absolutely do, man. Nicholas said, much love from Central Oregon. I'm out of the streets by 5 years, Cali sober. Thank you for the outstanding input in this beautiful life. You are a G, homie. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad that you found something that works for you. I'm glad that you were able to get out of those streets, man. Isn't it so much better over here, brother? Huge love to you. The Incredible Aspie, I can't imagine getting the runs in prison. That has to be the worst. Imagine being out on the yard. And here's the thing about that. I know we're gonna talk about some stuff that's a little bit less enjoyable here, but the food they give you in prison can often give you the fucking runs. It can often give you food poisoning. It's labeled not fit for human consumption, to be honest. So yeah, that's a real life thing. It's been known to happen. Holly Ann, what's up, sis? Opinions on Katie Porter. She gives Karen vibes. Here's the thing about Katie Porter is, I don't agree with everything that she does, but I think that she's thorough. When she comes out with facts and statistics, and I don't agree with her politics, but I think that she often does deal in realities when she comes out with that little blackboard. And she roasts the fuck out of people, man. That said, I disagree with a lot that she says, but I can respect people even if I disagree with them. Nick Smith, she does have Karen vibes, bro. She does have Karen vibes. And if she ends up being the next governor of California, holy fuck, I'll be glad I don't live there. Nick Smith, love your content, JD. Finally caught a live while at work, waiting to clock out. Nick, love you and so glad to have you here, brother. Dominar, if you don't make a mistake every so often, you're not trying hard enough. I appreciate that, man. I definitely do try to put in the effort to be factual and be educated, and to also see things from both sides as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that that's important. I did, it won't be out till Monday, but I did, if you guys know who Johnny Mitchell is, he's a friend of mine. He did time here in Oregon. I did a podcast with him today that he's going to be putting out on Monday. And, we don't agree on everything, but we had a great discussion, man. And I think that's really important. Michael Turner, do you think political violence is higher than the 60s, just at a less successful rate? I think that would be a valid summation of it. Having not seen statistics and actual facts, and I think that here's the thing is that a lot of the stuff that's politically based violence, especially and particularly from the left, when we look at the statistics that they give us, a lot of them, they don't put shit in. Like a lot of the stuff that happened in the Summer of Love, a lot of these things that they should be labeled as political violence doesn't get labeled as political violence. I think our statistics are hella skewed, and that the people who are putting out these studies have more of an agenda that leans to a certain side, to be honest with you. Chaser of the Light. Basically, there's millions of Democrats like you just wanting the government back on track. I'm a no-party person. I talk to both Democrats and Republicans. And honestly, we just have some different views about how we get the government back on track. But when it comes to what's best for this country, I think it's time that we put those shits aside. We prioritize America and the American people. Because let me ask you this. Does everybody in the chat feel like they have a really good shot at the American dream? To be able to have the things that prior generations have had, to be able to work a 40-hour work week and to be able to support their family off that, you know, where they have a one-party income home and they don't have to work multiple jobs, you know, and be able to buy a fucking house and have a decent yard, have a couple weird-ass kids running around, get the dog, the golden retriever. Do you guys feel like you have a shot at that without absolutely killing yourself? Not like prior generations. No. The American dream is not accessible to the vast majority of Americans. And until every American has a fair and equal shake at the American dream, I don't think we should be prioritizing other countries. I don't think we should be donating to other countries. I find it personally fucking offensive that in this country, our government is shut down and we have no plan if this goes over 90 days as to what we're going to do with our veterans, our active duty military, and the people that are on Social Security benefits that earned that fucking money for them to continue to get paid. But you know who we are making sure is prioritized and will get fucking paid? Israel. And why the fuck is that? We have people here that are suffering. We have people here that need our money and our attention and our time and to be prioritized. And until every single American has an equal fair shot at the American dream, we need to stop throwing our fucking money from our paychecks at other countries. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Do you and I not deserve to be able to have our American dream? Even if we have to work a little bit harder than prior generations, fucking cool. Give us a little bit of fucking hope that it's attainable. Even if we move the fucking bar and we have to go harder to get it, we're not lazy. We just have no fucking hope. They've stolen our fucking hope that we'll have that in this country. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got mad. I'm sorry. I don't like what I see my fellow Americans living through right now, man. I don't like hearing the stories of other people. I don't like knowing that I don't have the same hope that the prior generations had. So I'm sorry for yelling. I'm sorry for going off, man. I love you guys. I'm just mad as hell that we have had our American dream stolen from us because I believe in us. I know that you guys are out there, that you guys are hardworking fucking people, that you guys are good, patriotic fucking Americans, and you deserve the fucking American dream. Ryan, it's so good to see you here, man. Ryan said people are demoralized working out there, and that is a fact. We're worked to the fucking bone. We have no hope for the future. We should be able to work 40 hours a week. And if we want to have a family, have a family. If you don't want to have a family, if you don't want to make a bunch of weird kids, I get that. That's cool. Whatever your American dream looks like, fucking run it, bro. Maybe you want to have a closet full of furry costumes. You're doing it in your bedroom. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I want you to fucking have it, dog. Maybe you have a bit of the tism. Kind of probably like me. Maybe you want a badass train collection. Maybe that's your American dream. You should be able to have it 40 hours a week, own a fucking home, and get a fucking vacation every 6 months. It's fucked up, man. I'm sorry. I get worked up. Backwoods, what's up, man? Backwoods Templar said, "Sup, JD? I missed the last few lives. It's been a rough couple of weeks. The clock reset on my seizures. I'm so sorry, bro. I had one that was stress-induced. Everything is good now. I love you, and I'm glad you're here with us, homie. I love you. Just know that you're in our prayers, bro. Butt Knuckles! Can't believe they did that to you. You're a national treasure with the whole movement behind you. I'm in senior leadership at a major progressive company and can't speak, but you speak for me. Much love. Butt Knuckles, I appreciate you so much, dude. And I love you. And, you know, I'm not new to the getting death threats. It's been happening for a while. It happened when I was a tweaker. Oddly enough. But, you know, having Antifa send incredible death threats to me at this point in my life, I'm not fucking with it, dog. I'm fighting back. Dragon Wolf, pacifism only becomes meaningful when advocated by the strong. Conservatives must fight back. Love you, bro, but it's time to fight. I am still going to denounce political violence, but I respect your opinion, brother. Greg Hall, cap and ball revolver. Please look into it. So here's the thing. I think, is that a powder pistol? Not legal in Oregon. There's some states that it is for felons. Cowboy Up Texas, what's up, my guy? God bless you, brother. God bless the unsub family. All my plops and pepperbacks, all the unsubbers, love y'all, man. Desert Rose, great to see you. He sent me a message on Insta. I will read it. Was working on autism testing. Then my dad died, so I'll finish the page soon. Much love to you and Jax. Much love to you, sister. We love you here. Acorn Smokes 420. As an atheist, I appreciate what you do with the negative BS and spreading the truth. I'm 34 and autistic and smoking a blunt for all y'all weed smokers here. Hey, take a puff for me because I can't. It would give me the fear. It would give me the fear. And look, man, I was an atheist for a long, long time. I was an atheist for a long, long time. And I found a relationship with God that works for me, but I still love and appreciate everybody from every walk, man. Big love to you, brother. Just Mikey. MAFA. Make asylums full again. I like that, bro. Cowboy Up Texas said, when I said unsub family, you are family, brother. I love you and I appreciate you, man. Those dudes are some of the best dudes I've ever met, bro. Dead ass, hands down. I don't vouch for people when I don't believe it. Them dudes is fucking gold. Michael Turner. Do you think political violence is at a higher rate than the 60s, just less successful? I think maybe we already talked about that one. Maybe I doubled up on that one. Points and polls. Props to staying composed. It's hard nowadays. And you said that, and then I went off and I started yelling. I'm sorry, guys. I get worked up sometimes, bro. I really do get worked up sometimes. But I get worked up for all of us, man. Because I know you guys are amazing people. I know you guys deserve better. I know that I deserve better. But it's been taken from us by selfish people, and they get richer while we get poorer, and they look at us like we're fucking peasants. These people that are in charge of this country fucking hate us, dog. They hate us. And I'm tired of it. Bookworm. I kicked meth in 2010. Wish I'd done it back then, brother. My addiction advice, don't do things that hurt you. Give yourself the gift of 6 months clean. See how you feel after that. And hey, if you don't like the life that you have after 6 months of being in recovery, your misery is always refundable, dog. You can always go back out and get miserable again. You know what I'm saying? Fucking proud of you, dog. 15 years you're sitting at. That's incredible. Savannah, what's up? Trying to reach out about a case I want to make more public. My sister was at 14, was raped by a law enforcement teacher in school in Clemens, Sherrod, Texas. My Instagram is Papa Danos for more info. I got you, sis. I got you. Dick, what's up, buddy? Society is sick. Voices like yours are important right now. Stay strong, Wood Chipper Tribe. Keep yourselves and your families safe. Love you, dude. Appreciate you, Dick. Amazing Disgrace. Wood Chipper is the answer to multiple questions. Brrr, and that's why my political party is the Wood Chipper 2028. Merch available at bunkerbranding.com. Hey, a little plug. Link in the top pinned comment in the chat. Turd Ferguson, what up, old boy Turd? How you doing, Bubba? Turd said, hey, if she didn't want to be raped, she shouldn't have been wearing that outfit. Every time I hear someone saying anything about right influencers. Look, oh, dude, what is that fucking profile picture, Turd? Do you got a giant gorilla riding a wood chipper with a laser gun and a fucking chainsaw, my G? Holy shit, man. That's crazy. I like that shit. Darthcepticon, thank you. Vinny the Pooh, soon I'll be 10 years sober from speed and snow. Man, that up is what got me too, brother. I'm proud of you. 10 years is incredible. Darthcepticon, gonna have to dub you as positive Nelson Munns. What's Nelson Muntz? I know this. Why am I fucking blanking on Nelson Muntz right now, brother? Why am I blanking on that shit? I'm going to jump a little bit out of order here real quick because Gorb, thank you so much, Gorb. I appreciate that support, big dog. Love you. It took me 19 years of being on an oil rig to get my property and home built upon. It's not work for the timid. It's a fact that it's rough, but if your hands haven't bled, it simply wasn't enough. Stay strong, folks, and keep fighting. And hey, homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not wrong on that, dog. But like, honestly, everybody should be able to have access to the American dream. I'm proud of you for getting yours, dog. I'm proud of you for getting yours. Huge love and respect, man. And thank you for that support. It means a lot. Casey Gates, what's up, man? When I quit smoking weed, I realized I never liked it in the first place. I started a habit thinking I was doing something that was helping. And, you know, I'm going to be real honest with you, my guy. You know, it gives me the fear in such a bad way now. It makes me wonder if I ever really liked it or if I was just running from something. I feel like I was just running from my trauma and it was really just a way for me to blank out. But I never ever thought in my life there was going to be a time when I didn't smoke weed. And now I'm here and, you know, I haven't done anything mind or mood altering in over 6 years, bro. Charlene, thank you so much. JD, I can tell you they will approach anything they threaten you with the same way they did Benny. The cops know you. They will stand for you. Take heart, dear one. This granny with tats loves you. I love you. I love you. Yo, Jax would be so happy to know that we have a granny with tats in the chat in our community. She is going to be, she loves the Golden Girls and she's super stoked that she's going to be a granny with tats someday. That's like one of her things she's looking forward to. I love you so much. Thank you for being here and thank you for the kind words of support. Racer 300, JD, I'm a single father, one dad to another. We need to teach our kids how to stand up for what's right. You are absolutely doing that, and that's why my son and I watch your videos. From one father to another, bro, I love you, and I'm proud of you. And to your son, big love to you, homie. Listen to your dad. Pops has you on lock. This is my good friend Ryan, y'all. People are demoralized working out there, and that's absolutely 100% the truth, man. 100%. Gil said, stop making sense, JD. I'll try. Maybe I could do some word salads. Have you guys heard anything about coconut trees lately? Commentary connoisseur, JD, I'm 43 years old and I had 4 kids young. I build homes and my wife owns North Lore Apothecary. We know we will never ever own a home. I'm not trying to bring the room down. It's just facts. And man, see, that's what I'm talking about right there, brother. That's what I'm talking about right there. That shit is not right. That shit is not right. Every American should be able to own their little piece of America, dog. That's what this country is supposed to be. And they've stolen it from us. Meanwhile, BlackRock owns a vast, significant amount of single-family homes in this fucking country, and they've driven the prices up to where we can't. Because these cocksucking corporations, these soulless motherfuckers, have wiggled their way into being able to do whatever the fuck they want. Butt Knuckles! Yeah! Butt Knuckles said, for the clown that says I choose money over integrity, I worked my way up from working in the field for $8 an hour. Every employee I work with is family to me. I built my career on integrity, buddy. Excuse me. That one came up mid-buddy. Buddy. Listen, man. Nobody in this chat knows what any of the rest of us have gone through. I know that I put myself on blast, so pretty much everybody knows what my daily is. You know what I'm saying? But be respectful to each other in the chat. Don't talk shit to Butt Knuckles, man. You don't know Butt Knuckles' story. I believe everybody in this chat is a good person. And if you're disrespecting Butt Knuckles in the chat, me and you got beef, bro. Butt Knuckles is a day one. He's been here with us for a long time. Let's love each other. Let's have this be one place where we're not insufferable cunts to each other. There's enough of that out there in the world right now already. The AJ Show. I'm supering a question, a Discord invite. That would be a Dr. Dre Light question, man. That's my dude. When it comes to Discord, I am not that smart about it. I'm not going to lie. Dr. Dre Light is a fucking absolute master. So I'm going to go back over here. We're going to actually look at what is going on. And I know that I probably fucked it up because my good friend Ryan sent me this, said it was popping.
Yeah, I would be charging people to use my bathroom.
Go see what's up.
Fuck that. $10 a squat.
Well, here's the thing he might not know is that they actually have a home base that's paid for. They have a paid for spot, a headquarters, a home base, because they are fucking funded. They are funded down there. So they don't have to pay for a place to take showers. They take showers and shits in shifts.
Shout out to you, Tommy. We are Charlie. Thanks
This is the wedding carpet.
all of you for the love. I still can't believe how viral I've gone just for supporting our country. Yes, sir.
There's Tommy.
It's a little wet now.
That tells you how bad this country has gotten. Absolutely.
There's my
man.
dog Tommy.
Shout out to you for holding it down. Some people are saying that you're antagonizing them and you're just looking for a fight. Fuck that. You see what these animals are saying to ICE agents? Telling them to kill themselves and telling them to quit their jobs. And
Now they say that Tommy's just out there instigating. What you don't see is all the shit that they're saying to Tommy. These fucking degenerate asshole clown losers. The shit that they said to me. If I was still an unhealed person, we would have gone rounds. It would have been violence. I don't like being called out my name, especially when I haven't disrespected anybody. The idea of me being called a Nazi and a fascist and being told to kill myself, if they would have hit me with that 6 years ago or even 5 years or 4 years ago, I'd have taken their jaw right off its fucking hinge. And it'd be dangling there with their tongue somewhere flailing out in the middle. And they'd be going, and have their jaw wired shut. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. These assholes are always out here doing the most. And Tommy doesn't put up with it. Tommy is out there saying, go ICE. He's saying go Trump because he's a Trump supporter. He's talking about God. And all of that shit. All that shit really infuriates these fucking creatures, man. They can't fucking handle it.
and that they're fascists and racists. And we saw some nasty stuff today. No, Tommy, you're the enemy they fear. Seriously. We need more of y'all. We need more of us out there. I wish I can go out there, but can't.
Hey, Gregory Stevens, man. You feeling okay, Bubba? Do you need a binky? Little baby, did JD hurt your feelings? Do you need a little sucky? Did you get nippy? For you, Gregory? Gregory Stevens, little baby, need a little baby binky? Suck it hard, bitch. Suck it hard. I'm pretty sure you got good fucking experience with that.
I can't do that. But yeah, he's absolutely matching their energy, giving it right back to them. And they hate it.
So my friend Ryan texted me. I want to get a good shot of this. He said it's starting to look less like a protest and more like a weird SeaWorld sideshow of LGBTQ inflatable sea monsters having sex orgies. He nailed that. He knocked that shit out of the park. Holy fuck.
Probably think in their heads like, damn, is that what I sound like?
Go to the other side and see what's up.
But he actually makes sense, and I just sound like a dumbass.
But look, I'm going to say this, and I've said this before, and I'm going to continue to say this. What they're doing right now, although I disagree with them, if they're being lawful and they're protesting, I support everybody's constitutional right to protest. It's when they start attacking people. It's when they start blocking off sidewalks and saying, you're not allowed to walk through here. This is Antifa territory. When they start throwing piss. When they start fucking doing all this crazy shit that's actually rioting, I think they need to be, every single one of them, swooped up, thrown in fucking prison, and probably get wallered out. Probably while they're there. I mean, can you imagine these twinks in prison? Going into prison with, some of these white supremacist gangs that are in these USPs, these federal prisons. And they go in there and they're like, fuck you, Nazi, fascist. And they're like, bitch, I am a Nazi. You never met a real Nazi. Bend on over, boy. That's the shit that's going to happen to them. That's the shit that's going to happen to them. They're going to go in there talking that shit to real Nazis. These fucking maggots have never met a real Nazi in their life. I have. They'll find him in prison. And they're going to say some sideways shit to these people. And these people are going to push their shit in all the way to the back of their teeth. They're literally going to have their fucking digested food stuffed back through their fucking intestines, and it's gonna hit the back of their fucked up meth teeth, bro. And I'm gonna fucking laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Look, they're telling him to jump. They're telling him to kill themselves.
Peace and love, guys.
I better not see that fucking chicken.
Exactly. It gives them a taste of their own medicine. They don't like it.
See, this is not what it was like before. The reason that this is like this right now, the reason that we're seeing what we're seeing right now is because Kristi Noem came in and literally pushed Chief Day's shit in, dog. She fucking stuffed that dude. She bent that dude over her lap and was like, bitch, start policing. You're a fucking cop. Start policing. She handled business with that dude. He walked out of that meeting going like, I don't want to arrest Antifa. I just want to arrest law-abiding citizens and journalists. Antifa's my friends. So, yeah, that's the reason there's so many cops out now, because Kristi Noem went and was like, motherfucker, I will send everybody down here, you fucking cuck. It is a bad night because it is sort of raining out there. So who knows if it'll get a lot weirder once the weather clears up. If the weather clears up, it's Oregon. It could rain for the next 9 months for all we know. Oregon has a tendency to do that shit. That really do happen. Mobstopper said tampon lady needs to be recalled. Tina Kotex, the tampon dictator of the state of Oregon, absolutely needs to be recalled. Wayne, what up, man? Hey, from Vancouver, be safe. Love y'all up there in the Couve. Nomad.org said Washington warned us against the two-party system. He, in fact, did. But we have something written in the Constitution about that. What do we have if in the Constitution if we have a tyrannical government? I'll bet Fred, U.S. Marines, knows. I love you, Fred. I'm glad you wake up every day. I know that you're beefing with life right now, but I just want you to know how much I love you, brother. I love you. So look, I got to jump down here real quick because I just seen this. It's fucking crazy. Gorb, thank you again. The word Nazis and fascists has almost lost all meaning. It doesn't drive fear. If anything, it inspires more patriots to come out into the open. We, the people, must stand with one another to push back these ignorant swamp gremlins. I like ignorant swamp gremlins, bro. You mind if I borrow that? That's fucking beautiful, and I 100% agree with you on that, dog. This is crazy. James Swain, brother, thank you so much for that support, dog. I love you. JD, I want to thank you and Tommy for bringing the truth that the mainstream media won't. They won't. They won't, bro. They waited until after Kristi Noem came out and everything calmed down and they knew that there was a major police presence down there, and then they started filming during the day because the local media around here are fucking maggots, brother. They're fucking pieces of shit. And they're running block with propaganda for Antifa. I agree that everyone has the right to protest, but this is too much. Prison, they would not last in a Texas county jail. Howdy from Southeast Texas. I love you, bro. That support goes such a long way, and I appreciate you more than you know. And yeah, so here's the thing, like the county jails around here, they probably be all right in. You put them in a Texas county jail or a Florida county jail, bro, you already know they getting fucked up, dog. You already know what time it is for any of these people in any real, actual fucking environment, bro. Anywhere that's active, they're not making it, bro. They're gonna have a real bad time. Big love to you, bro. That means a lot. Harambe! Oh, man. Oh, man. I wish that I could show you. I'm wearing pants today. I wish that I could show you. I got a Harambe in a bulletproof jacket with a fucking rifle and some stunner shades tattooed on me. Because everything in life started getting weird when they killed that fucking ape, bro. I got it, but I do have to say it's not as high quality as my grandfather's day. Older house, push mower, no riding mower, constantly fixing shit around the house. Brand new used cars, bro. I got a brand new used car. It's only fucking 10 years old, bro. 10 years old. I ride out in a 10 years old used car, brother. So I 100% get it, man. Digital James, never apologize for your patriotism. I appreciate you, bro. I get passionate about this shit because I love all of us, man, and we all deserve better. Adam said, JD, freedom of speech, brother. Anger, love, or wood chipper suggestions? Hells yes, brother. Hells yes. Downrange Publications, never apologize for being passionate, brother. This community is behind you. We love you. Keep the fire going. Super appreciate you guys, man. I know that I get uppity, and I never want you guys to think that I'm getting uppity or angry towards you. I get uppity and angry for all of us, man. Natty Native Noise, what's up, bro? Yo, JD, sup? Bro, glad I made it to the live stream. Did you hear about the 3 UC students getting jumped in downtown Cincy by 6 people over their pizza? 2 of them have broken jaws, senseless and sickening violence. One love. And bro, like, here's the thing, is we've been soft on crime for so long, and this is coming from a former criminal, you guys. A former criminal is telling you that soft on crime doesn't work. They've been soft on crime for so long. The only way out of this is to make public examples out of people who do violent crimes at this point. We have to make public examples out of people who act like fucking animals, bro. 100%. James York, they totally deleted my entire shift at work. Luckily for me, I already got another job. Hell yeah! A lot of my coworkers wasn't so lucky. Praying for them. Man, James, that sucks for your coworkers, brother. I'm glad that you're set up. I'm glad that you're straight. Huge love to you. Jonathan Fletcher, I talked with another local business owner yesterday. He had a good point. What happens when the current hustlers are done? Success has never been earned during the hours of 9 to 5. Social media has made it an exception. Man, so I think that the game has changed for people who really want to make shit happen. I have not worked a 9 to 5 in so long, bro. You know, I was working 12 to 15 hour shifts on a moving truck in the Florida heat in the summer, 4 days a week, so that I could afford to work in recovery the other 3. You know, it was terrible, dog. One of my best friends, my brother Jake, still working them shifts, bro. His body's broken. He's broken, and he can't afford to own a house. He can rent one, but his fiance works too. It's crazy as fuck out there, bro. Daedric, what's up? Hey JD, much love from Kentucky. I love Kentucky, brother. Amazing to see how you've turned your life around. My brother's been on the same track of getting better every day. Yo, please give your brother my love and respect and tell him that I'm proud of him. Slow Bro said, day 63 of no powder. Thanks to you and God giving me courage and strength to fight it. Brother, I love you. I got your back. I'm proud of you. You could do this, man. I can't tell you how much I believe in you, bro, because I know I was there. I was all fucked up. And if my ass could do it, you got this, bro. Acorn Smokes 420. You said you get fear symptoms from weed? I'm atheist since 2004, age 14, after my pastor SA'd a lot of kids, died 1 hour into prison life sentence. I was 7 when it started. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I was 6 years old when some nasty bastard that was involved in our church got me, man. I just want you to know that I love you and you're not in this alone, man. And I'm glad that he got fucking handled an hour into his prison sentence. That's what we call prison justice, brother. That's what we call prison justice. It was an honor to be able to go in and handle the people that I got to handle in there for the kids. Right-wing gun nut. You're a credit to our society. Love you, man. Honestly, bro, like, the state of Florida legal justice system, a lot of people talk shit about Florida and their justice system. They're the ones that gave me a chance, dude. They're the ones that put me in treatment and gave me a chance to do treatment and then house arrest instead of just throwing me in prison and locking away the key, because that's what I deserved, bro. That's what my actions bought. I wasn't a violent criminal, but I was a habitual criminal. You know what I'm saying? And I deserved to go to prison, and they gave me a route to be able to change my life, and I'm just lucky that I was able to get through it, man. Jewelry nurse, I'm a granny with 1 tat. Does that count? It absolutely counts, sister. It absolutely counts, and we love you. Cowboy Up Texas, you need 10 acres down here in Texas, brother. Look, man, I'm looking at Texas real heavy. I'm living in Oregon as long as my parents are on this planet with us so that I can take care of them because they took care of me. And I'm looking at Texas, I'm looking at Nashville, and I'm looking at Florida after that. I really like Texas, and I got a lot of friends out there, man. I'd love to be out there somewhere out, maybe in between where JT from Black Rifle lives and where Donut Operator and Brandon Herrera are at. That'd be sick. Dominar said, for you, JD, to know even one life breathed easier because you have lived, that is to succeed. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Man, that's what I try to do every day when I wake up, bro. I try to just do something for somebody else every single day. I try to be open. I try to listen to what God's telling me I need to do. And I just hope that he works through me, because I can't do much by my own power, brother. But for some reason, I just keep stepping in the right direction and good shit keeps happening. Nomad.org. We're the only species on this planet that pays to live somewhere. On the planet we're all given when we were born. That's real, dog. David said, JD, where did you get the flamingo shirt you wore yesterday that said, kill all or something? Much love from Austin, Texas. So it is a, what the fuck is the name of that place? It is, damn it, I forget the name of the company, man. I buy a shitload of their stuff. Action Iron Apparel, perhaps? Something Iron Apparel, brother. They do Combat Iron Apparel. That's what it is, Combat Iron Apparel. I love that shirt, bro. That shit's sick. Sheila said, don't give up hope to buying a home. I'm 62 and my husband and I just bought our first home. Congratulations to Sheila and her husband. Hell yes. Dirty Curdy said, hey, JD, have you heard the allegations against Matt Tardio? He touched a girl while at a Portland protest. I have not heard anything about that, man. Is it coming from someone from Antifa? Because they call everybody down there dog fuckers and pedophiles and, Nazis and all sorts of shit. I haven't heard anything credible about it. Not a single thing. RGS Squad. Yo, my brother, I'm new here in your community, but man, I agree with all that you say, and we need more people like you. I appreciate you, brother. and your community this days. I feel love and I appreciate you, each and all of you here. Look, man, the most important thing to me is not numbers. It's not views. It's that we all have a community where we can all find common ground and support each other. Even if we disagree on most things, that we still have a place where we can come in this weird ass world where there's so much darkness and so much evil. And we can just set that aside for a minute and support each other and be cool to each other. So thank you for saying that. Carmela Ella, what is up, sis? How are you? Imagine how strong we as Americans would be if we stand together on basic constitutional issues. I think some of this plan to keep the weak-minded among us feeling like victims and separated. Listen, Carmela, let me tell you this, and I know that this is a weird fucking metaphor to try to bring into this, but I'm just going to tell you this right now. You see it really clearly in prison, how the administration likes to keep people segregated. They like to keep people angry at each other. They like that division because if you're fighting each other, you're not fighting them. And I say that because it seems a lot like what's going on out here right now. It feels like they want us at each other's throats so that we don't do anything against them to take our power back, to take our country back. So I 1000% agree with you, sister, and I love you. RGS Squad, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, and I'm not here to cry about it. Life is life, but man, I appreciate you for motivation. You give me all love, brother. Hey, here's a big-ass hug for you, dog. I appreciate you. We're all going through stuff, man, and we're all in this together. Amazing Disgrace. I wonder how well spray adhesive and feathers would work on a furry costume. I don't know, man. So there's furries, and then there's what a lot of these cats out there are wearing now. They're called blowies. They're the inflatable things like the frog who got pepper sprayed in his breathing hole. I think it worked pretty good on the blowies, to be honest. David said, JD, our country is headed down the shitter. A disabled vet, I'm sick of it, brother. Homie, I try to hold on to hope every single day, and I may live in a little bit, to be honest, of a echo chamber of kindness and support, because my main community, my main people that I interact with is right here in this community. And I would like to say we have the best community on YouTube. I'm not objective, I'm partial when I say that. But, I know how many good people there are out here. I know there are so many good fucking people out here because I see it every day in these chats, man. And I love you, and thank you for your service and sacrifice, bro. John's blog. I wanted to use the little money I have to thank you. You've helped me stay sober for 4 years. I'm trying to move out of my car before I relapse. John, I love you. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself. Do whatever you need to do to stay sober above everything else and to move forward with your life. I love you and I believe in you. You made it 4 years without using. There's no reason to go back, brother. All that would be is giant steps in the wrong direction. You got this, man. General Kenobi, keep up the good fight, brother. We will never waver. 1000% with you on that, my guy. Lena, hi JD, much appreciation. Hi sister, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. General Kenobi, as someone who lost most of their family in the Holocaust, these people don't know what the fuck a real Nazi is. And how embarrassingly fucking disrespectful is it for these people to use that word when they have no real clue or concept of what's behind it?
Elrad's still up.
They need guidance and definitely our prayers because they're not okay. Yeah, I guess so.
He's like, yeah. It's hard to pray for your enemy, man. It's fucking hard to pray for your enemy. It's hard, even if you're not somebody who prays, it's hard to wish healing and good for your enemy. You know, that's one thing that I loved about Charlie Kirk. He was real good about that shit. And then they fucking killed him. Just crazy fucking work, man.
For the next animal to pop up.
Here we go with the blowy orgy. This is just a peaceful protest. I gotta tell you, I have zero qualms with them being out there. I might think it's retarded, but I support their right to be retarded, man. I support their right to be retarded. It's a thing that they have a constitutional right to do, to be out there and peacefully protest. Now, I want to show you guys some whole nother other stuff, because I have some stuff queued up that I think is really interesting over here on the old X. Okay, so this is what's going on.
We got you now.
This is what's going on out in LA with Antifa.
You are.
We're gonna get you.
What does that mean you're gonna get me?
Hey, what the fuck?
Whoa, you guys gotta chill.
That's what I fucking thought.
What is your deal?
Let's have a discussion. No.
Let's have a discussion. We're gonna get you. What do you mean you're gonna get us? Gets up in his face and then attacks the dude while the dude's telling him, hey, let's have a discussion. You can't talk to these fucking people, man. You can't communicate with them. You try to communicate with them and they fucking attack you. You guys saw that right there.
No. Let's have
Whoa.
Break your fucking camera.
Whoa.
Do that to the police. No, you can't do that.
You stupid piece of shit! Because we're fucking scared! It feels like we're getting closer because you're fucking scared! We haven't moved! It's called free speech! Get your fucking voice! Hey, what's your opinion on the situation out here?
Cops are fucked. The end. They just kill people.
What's your opinion on the situation out here?
We got a racist system killing black and brown, but I don't trust you.
You don't trust me? Yeah, what is this?
Don't take a picture.
Move back! They're kettling! Do what he says. Make sure you do what he says. Do what he says. He needs more. Do what he says.
Can I get your opinion on the situation out here? No.
Do I think the police need to do a better job in being police officers and peacemakers? Yes, I do. Do I think they're doing a horrible job? Yes, they are. Do I think they need to be a part of the community? Yes, I do.
So are you thinking they need to be abolished completely, or that you got to reform them somehow?
Well, I keep hearing this, and my opinion about the situation, it goes from the police to the police chief, then the mayor, and then the government, and then the president. So when you have a president that's giving the police thumbs up after you know they done murdered people on camera, then what you think should be done?
You talking about Trump or Biden?
I'm talking about Biden. I don't think that you should give thumbs up to a police that need to be reformed. So in other words, you're telling us as people, as the police are okay and they're doing a great job, and they're not. So you're standing behind a mob that's murdering people on cameras, and you're our president, and you're giving them thumbs up to do it.
Yeah.
So it starts from the top and needs to work its way down. So have we had a president that was for the people? No.
When is the last time that you guys felt that we had a president that was for the people? Honest question. A lot of people feel like Trump is a president for the people. Do you see that in what's going on right now? Now, I like that the borders are closed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Josh just said it. We're taxed to shit. Our money's going to other countries. They shut down the government, but they're still giving money to fucking Israel. Like, what do you guys, when's the last time you guys thought that we had a president that actually stood for the people? Maybe if y'all stop breaking the law, they'd stop arresting y'all. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. JFK, and that's what happens. Yeah. Yeah, I love JFK, bro. Trump is 50-50. No one, never. Got a couple people saying Reagan. JFK, only other prez. I think Trump is trying to. Don't give money to Israel, give money to our troops and vets. I agree with that. 100%. JFK didn't kiss the wall. Well, and they killed him. They fucking killed him. It's crazy.
Head up. You're wasting our money. We have the right to gather. Nobody's causing a problem. I'm the only fucking one yelling at you.
Used to be what you pull us.
You didn't learn anything in 2020, did you?
Camera protesters. Nobody consents to your camera in their face.
This camera's everywhere. What do you mean?
Don't film people's faces.
Hey,
Nobody
I'm just here as a.
I don't care.
Well,
okay?
you gotta take it easy.
Stop protesting.
You guys gotta take it easy.
Don't film protesters.
All right, take it easy. Don't come near me. You're in my
Don't
space.
you fucking touch
You're in my
me.
space.
Stop fucking filming protesters.
Nice and easy.
Stop.
Why are you not allowed to film protesters, you guys? Why, if you're there to protest, which is legal, do they not want you to fucking video them? It seems to me that the point of a protest is to raise awareness, to shake things up. If somebody has a platform and they're offering you free advertising for your cause, why is that a fucking threat? Unless you have criminal intentions that match those fucking masks you're wearing to try to cover up your identity.
Okay, then
Stop.
get out of my zone. I ain't filming you.
You are.
Hey, you got to back off. I'm gonna stand right here.
Stop.
I'm gonna stand right. Then get out of my
over there.
Get out of my lens. You guys gotta get out.
These fucking bitches are insufferable, bro. Insufferable. They're following around his camera shot, getting in the way and going, "Stop filming us! Stop filming us!" These are the type of broads that punch themselves in the face and then call the police on you and put a fucked up case on you, dog.
Fuck you.
You heard her. You guys out of here. Get the fuck out. Put that fucking. I'm gonna stand right here.
No one fucking wants you here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Motherfucker. Yeah, fucking smash that camera, motherfucker. Put the fuck down.
That doesn't sound fascist at all. That doesn't sound fucking threatening and fascist and terroristic at all, does it?
I can tell by your fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Smash that fucking camera.
I don't know them, but you're harassing them.
I'm not harassing anybody. You guys are harassing me. You guys are harassing me.
And now they're calling him a Nazi. They're saying punch the Nazi, calling him a fucking Nazi. That's insane. That's all it takes. Showing up with the camera. Yeah, because you know what? It turns out that Hitler and the Nazis were really big on bringing iPhones to fucking overwhelmingly peaceful protests. These people are violently fucking retarded, dog. Violently fucking retarded.
You know? Are you Andy? No? Take off your mask, Andy. No? Take off your mask, Andy. No?
What the fuck is going on? What are you guys
Stop
doing?
fucking filming us.
What are you guys doing?
Stop filming.
I wouldn't stop filming just because I know as soon as I put my fucking camera down, they're gonna assault me. You're stuck at this point. You put your camera down, you have no proof of what they do to you afterwards. They might rape him. They look like a bunch of rapists to me. Do they look like rapists to you guys? They sound like fucking rapists to me.
No problem with your protest.
Oh, you can film me all you want.
I haven't done anything. You guys are.
Hey, you want that fucking camera? Film me all you want, bro.
Dude, what is the deal?
What the fuck
Whoa,
did I
you
say?
guys gotta chill.
That's my fucking thought.
What is your deal? You gotta chill.
Boris and fuck.
We got you now. We know who you are.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
What does that mean you're gonna get me?
No, fuck you.
You guys want to fight?
Fuck you.
I don't understand.
Fucking go. Let's go.
What is your issue? Hey, how about you calm down? Hold on. Hey, chill. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion.
No.
Let's have. Whoa.
Take your fucking camera.
Whoa.
Do that to the car. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Fucking car.
Break his face. Break his face.
That's Antifa for you, y'all. That's fucking Antifa for you. Dude's there calmly just trying to film things, see what's going on, firmly in his constitutional rights. And people in masks attack him. People in masks complain that this dude is filming in public, which is entirely fucking legal. He has every right to be there. He did nothing wrong. Now, you guys know that they keep telling us that the streets of Portland are beautiful, they're clean, there's nothing going on. And if you live in one of those places where you have a lot of money and it's like a nice suburb, like if you're out in Lake Oswego, where the homes start off at $3.5 million, yeah, they're probably right. They're probably right. But most people can't afford to live there. Can you guys own a $3.5 million house? And if you could, would you want it to be in fucking Oregon? Here's what you get if you live in downtown Oregon.
Hey, right there. Have you heard the good news, you dumbass?
Downtown Portland. Sorry. Downtown Portland.
You're a piece of shit. The Blanchet House of Democracy pepper sprayed me and trespassed me.
Public urination.
Yep.
This is a homeless woman starting a fire behind me on the streets of Portland. This is an overdose next to the methadone clinic.
Mike's gone, by the way, and I never got to see him again because I was too busy being raped by Julian and these super good friends.
That's sad. That's honestly sad. That lady needs mental health services. All these people need mental health services, man. And you know, here's the thing, is that every single homeless person, they have enough, they've calculated how many homeless people there are in Portland. And they've calculated they get $72,000 in funding for each homeless person. And these people never fucking see the money. Because Tina Kotex, the tampon dictator of Oregon, and her band of fucking criminals, criminal fucking Democrats, are stealing out of the mouths of fucking homeless people, homie. Homeless people.
That's why I'm talking to them, because they won't stop.
I'm at the Oasis in Portland, Oregon. This is a place for the homeless to go during the day to get away from the chaos. They've been open about a month, and so far, I think they've been doing great work. It's a camp blocking a sidewalk. I'm in Old Town Portland. Behind me is a methadone clinic. It is Friday. So on Fridays, they're given 3 doses, 1 to take in front of them and 2 to take home because it's the weekend. It's very common today to find people selling their weekend doses for money.
So that they can go and buy fentanyl, because fentanyl's cheaper.
So behind me, this guy is getting arrested for a smash and a grab that happened right there, like about 10 minutes ago.
No, and Femme Natal, I saw your message. Gavin Newsom did the same thing. I agree. I know you retracted it. Sorry to read it out loud, but I 100% agree with you. I don't think you're wrong at all.
These are boulders used to keep out the homeless, so they just go 10 feet away. More police response today. Something violent happened right in front of this kitchen.
They show up for that, but they don't arrest people from Antifa. Fucking cocksuckers.
I'm gonna put it out, excuse me.
This NGO behind me called the police a few minutes ago on someone being disruptive. I find that very ironic because most of the time they're anti-police.
And that's the thing with these people. They're all anti-police, they're defund the police, they're ACAB until something happens, and then they immediately call the police, which is super wild flex to me. Now, you guys, I need to find this. Bear with me for uno momento. God, there's so much good shit here. So much good shit in here. All right, maybe I don't have it prepped. But this is, you know how I told you about Honey Badger Mom? And they've attacked her repeatedly, and they literally used spikes at her home. Antifa did, to intimidate her and pop her tires. This is her.
Hey friends, I've had a day, and when I uploaded that photo last night of that thing, and I said, what is this that's stuck in my tire? I had no idea what that was. And there was 2 of those in my driveway, the caltrops. And it took me most of the day to get a county sheriff out there to look at them. He didn't come to my house. I met him somewhere, and I handed it over, and he was like, wow, this looks brand new. Like, somebody just made this. There's no rust on it, nothing. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I do believe this was something targeted. I live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I live in this little tiny area, and I do know that they know where I live because they posted pictures of my house and driveway on X before that are still up. So clearly they know where my house is.
That's terrorist behavior right there. That is criminal terrorist behavior. And let me show you exactly what she's talking about, because here it is. This is what she's talking about. Do you see that? That's what they put in her driveway that popped the tire of her SUV. Now, these are commonly known and used by Antifa. They actually have tutorials on how to use these things and how to do this whole get down. This is her tire, you guys. This is her fucking tire. It's crazy that they did this to this poor woman. She's just an independent journalist. And I talked to her today. She's a really nice lady. She was out there with Katie Davis Court when Katie Davis Court got assaulted. And then they gave her access to the roof at the ICE building because both of them ended up getting assaulted, and they gave them a safe place to hang out. I want you to see this because this gets me bricked up. It's probably a little weird to say this gets me bricked up, but hold on, watch this. Tell me if you don't get a little tingle in a special area.
What the fuck? What should I ask you to do?
Get fucked!
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, man? Why are you vandalizing,
Bro,
huh?
Fucking racist right there, huh? You a racist, huh? You support that shit?
You're the racist.
I'm the racist.
Yeah, you look at you.
That? Bro, you doesn't believe in women's rights.
You got poop all over you. Who you to talk?
Get out of here.
You got poop all over you. What do you got? All right. All right.
Yeah, what you gonna do, huh?
I'll fucking blast you again, buddy. Get out of here. Go. Come on. Bastard.
You got poop all over you. Who are you to talk? He tried to rip down the Charlie Kirk flag, and he had a dirty ass shitty diaper and a fucking gun and shot him in the face with it.
Oh, collar right there, bitch.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
You're the one that's getting on people.
What, I want to know why. Why'd you vandalize my weed?
Because who the hell goes for that guy? What the fuck? This is what you do. You just kind of hit people and women, especially because he does?
Yeah, especially women.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Especially women. Oh, I'm bricked up. He's shooting real life human feces at people.
Dang. Crazy bitch.
What's wrong with you?
Crazy bitch. Jeez. Let's light it up. Another shot. Right there. Charlie Clerk. Called him Charlie Clerk.
Nah, this ain't Charlie Clerk.
Clerk in this!
Alright, man. So let's talk. No. Let's talk. If my people got violent, it'd be a problem. You got violent. I got this. What's
you were vandalizing, man.
He did. I just wanted it for a cape.
You wanted a cape?
Yes, a cape, a kite, something. Fly.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me get my cape back.
Now you're covered in fucking shit.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, disgusting.
What do you think you're doing, huh?
Who are you?
What do you think you're doing? I'm about to blast you.
Why do you put this in your house? Why don't you put this in your house?
It is in my house.
It's trash.
You're trash.
not your house.
Listen, I'm gonna blast you. No, put it back or else you're gonna get blasted.
What is that?
Simple as that.
Blast her!
What does it look like?
Blast her!
I want you to put my property back.
Blast her!
Leave him.
That's pretty messed up.
No.
You're kind of taking a little too slow.
Stop. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Don't.
I will sue you. Don't shoot me.
Well, today's opposite day.
Oh!
Damn.
I fucking love that. Y'all see why that bricked me up a little bit? I truly enjoyed that shit. That shit made a JD happy. Holy fuck. Ghost Whiskey said, JD, what's up? New to the channel, seen you on Unsub, and you are a baller, dude. Thank you for the live peek at the fascist communistic crap that's happening in Portland. My man, thank you. Welcome. Love having you here. And it's my pleasure, bro, because honestly, our media is failing us. And we can't hate the media enough for that. Commentary connoisseur, off subject. We'd love to see you and the Unsub boys on the fold. It's a poker podcast on a very Novatic show. It would be legendary to see you guys on the fold. I've already been asking Nadav. Here's the thing is I don't play cards, bro. I made it. I know most people who've been to prison play cards. I made it through my entire stay in prison, and every time I've ever been to county, I never played cards. I don't gamble with cards, I gamble with lives, homeboy. So I'd be real bad at it. I don't even know the rules. I never learned. Michelle Lee Ecken, yo, what is up? How you doing, Michelle Lee Eckenstein? Hey, JD, how can I email you for advice? Love you and Jackson the fam. Best way to hit me up, sis, is to hit me in the DMs on Insta. Brody Rhines, what's up, man? I've been checking in on you for a while because I respect you for your humanity. Thumping uneducated kids isn't rewarding or productive. Let them learn the hard way. Peace amongst ourselves. Hey, man, I agree with you on that. I think there needs to be consequences for their actions, but I'm not law enforcement, and that's not mine to hand out, bro. Casey Gates, knowing where you are now, would you change your past? You seem really happy and level-headed. Casey, here's the thing, because it's a double-edged sword, man. It's a double-edged sword because I know that I have done other people damage with my crimes, stealing cars. You know what I'm saying? I did damage to other people. And I wish that I could take that back. But as far as my own personal path, I wouldn't change any of the stuff that I've been through. But if I could go back and magically still go through the shit that I went through to become the man that I am today, but take back the things that I did that hurt others, that I would do. I know that's not a real clear, concise answer, brother, but, you know, it's not black and white, man, and I love you. Darth Knox, what up? Dr. Dre said no link till rule rework for politics. Doing a shout out, and thank you to the mods for dealing with my poking tonight while I work. Hey, we love you, Darth. We appreciate you. Dr. Dre knows a lot more about that Discord than I do, so I always concede to the mods when it comes to the Discord. Gracie T, I'm a psych nurse practitioner working in addiction. Every addict has trauma, predominantly CSA. It's all about adverse childhood events. You can learn about it at Aces Too High. I'm an inked granny. Another inked granny, yes! So here's the thing. I think that, like, I had a realization when I was in prison. And it was that almost every person that I knew in there was a traumatized kid who stopped developing somewhere inside. The majority had mental health or substance issues that ended up going unaddressed, and they never had a way to process anything. So I'm so encouraged now that I've gone back into Oregon State Penitentiary to see how vibrant of a community they have, training people to be peer support recovery specialists, and being able to help each other, men helping men through their issues. So I 100% agree with you, sis. Gorb said, Dear Lords James, now it's a party. JD's getting wood chipper 5,000 funds tonight. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, and I actually had somebody hit me up, and I know it's not the wood chipper plushies, but we're going to have plastic wood chippers that say MPAA across them pretty soon, and I'm really stoked about that. Christopher Scum, my wife died in a car wreck. I drank some. We were in 2015, but ain't seen opiates since 04. I was doing oxy and morphine. I've never fentanyl here helps. Yo, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your wife, man. Recovery can be really, really difficult, man. Really, really difficult, especially from opioids. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you and you're not alone, brother. I am me. Much love from Virginia. Gotta love the anti-fascists are the dog shockers and using violence to silence. The most fascist thing you can possibly do. Exactly. The righteous will persevere. Stay peaceful, bro. You too, homie. Love you. Sleeping Fugly. Just wanted to let you know that I appreciate your balanced perspective and let everyone know that you are loved. Don't use a permanent solution for a temporary problem. You are stronger than you know. And you know, as coming from somebody who has made attempts, he's 100% right. I wouldn't know the life that I know today, and you wouldn't know me today if I had been successful when I thought that nothing was ever going to change or get better, homie. Things are better than anything I ever could have imagined today. Trust and believe. You could get there too. David said, hell yeah, brother, I appreciate it. I'm going to buy one right now, Flamingo shirt. You have the absolute best channel on YouTube for real, and Saturday will be my 9th year clean from heroin. David, fuck yeah, fucking preach, bro. Love you, bro. That is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. Hold on, I gotta jump real quick because Casey down here, Wood Chipper Fun. Casey, thank you so much, dog. Huge love and respect. You asked a fire-ass question and then this support means so much to me, brother. Hella appreciate you, big dog. That's fucking dope. Let's fucking go, y'all. Dominar said, a thought from an old timer. Remember, every day above ground is a fantastic day. Life is a great adventure. And sometimes it's real hard to see that because of all the things that we go through. But I can just tell you that we wouldn't have the good days without the bad days too, man. You got to get through them. Dick said, praise be to the Lord, my rock, who trains my hand for war, my fingers for battle. Psalm 144:1. Fight the good fight, everyone, against whatever struggles you're facing. God bless, brother. Cowboy Up Texas. Shout out to the Daily Discourse. That's his channel. Oh, hell yup. Is that, which one was that, bro? Which one was that? Mindit Pundit. Hey JD, appreciate your Portland riot coverage. Leftists on YouTube keep claiming that Antifa is not an organization, not mafia, an angry violent mob. No, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. You can't come arrest me for my crimes because it's just an idea. It's word salad shit, brother. It's word salad shit. We know that it's the biggest cope in human history. It's them saying that it's just an idea and not a fucking organization is the biggest cope since them calling themselves anti-fascist while they operate in the most fascist way possible. Yo, Paul Mama, JD, I appreciate you so much, brother. I love you. I love you. Is that Paul Mama or PA Mama? Either way, sis, I love you. Thank you for being here with us. That's so nice. You guys are fucking awesome. Dirty Curdy, he's no conservative and so is she. It's on Insta. There's a case and everything opened up on it. We'll send it to you on IG. I'll be looking for that, brother. Appreciate you. Tove said, hey JD, finally caught alive. I'm so glad that you did. Welcome. Need to thank you. You gave my 14-year-old twin girls the strength to call the cops and come to me about what their donor was doing to them during his weekends. He got life. Thank you so damn much. Tove. You fucking warrior, you. You fucking warrior. Your girls are fucking warriors. I am so proud of you all. That is so amazing that you guys were able to stop him and get him off the streets so he can never hurt another child again. I am inspired by y'all. Y'all are amazing. Commentary connoisseur, not trying to be funny, but JD, your reading abilities have improved a ton compared to back in the day. You know I've been here a long time and I've definitely noticed an improvement. Well, here's the thing, commentary connoisseur. I don't know if you noticed, but I turned the lights way down. And I still have problems with the bright lights with my eyes, which is why I always be wearing sunglasses inside, looking like a fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, the lights, I had them just way too bright. I was using shit like this, and it was killing my eyes. And I was just like, you know what? we're going to get a little bit darker. We're going to go a little more Gotham City in this bitch because it's literally killing me, and it made it harder for me to read, dog. You know, I've always been an avid reader, but like just something about the lights just kill me. I did so much time locked up, and you'll be in a cell, and so here's your cell, right? And here's your bed down here, and here's fluorescent lights above your head that are on all day and all night. And it made it so my eyes got so fucked up, and I got so light sensitive that it was just hard to read with the lighting that I had. Janae, thank you so much. Much love, JD. Much love right back to you, sister. Society's Dead Poet, what's your stance on these YouTube channels that call these leftist, lunatic, autistic, or Tylenol Americans? As a dad of 2 with ASD, I worry it dehumanizes our children like calling conservatives Nazis. You know, you have a really good point. And we have kids that are on the autism spectrum. They have autism, and I hadn't really thought about the possibility of it dehumanizing them. I think that you make a good point, homie. And you kind of brought me up and educated me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's easy to get caught up because of the ridiculousness of the Tylenol claims. I think it's easy to get caught up in the whole Tylenol Americans thing. But I think that you do make a good point, brother. Gary's metal detecting. Dude, I just checked in, and thank you so much, and to the chat for the support. You rock. Hell yeah, brother. Great to have you here. Alan Blackwell, heads up to anyone who wants to get sober. 30 days and the fog is gone and your mind starts working. 3 months and you feel great. 6 months and you find yourself helping other addicts. And, you know, it does go on a different timeline for different substances, duration, and how much you were using. So don't get discouraged if you're on a different timeline. Also, everybody's brain, everybody's neurochemistry works a little bit differently. You know, if you have a co-occurring disorder, it can be faster or slower. You know what I'm saying? Just know any progress is good. It's a good sign, and you're headed back to a better life. And honestly, Alan, I think you'd probably agree with me. The blessings of recovery have never stopped for me. I just keep getting blessed. Now, I put in work daily for my recovery. Every day I do something for my mind, my body, and my spirit to build my recovery. And the blessings of recovery have just kept coming, man. Inked Mr. J just picked up the Florida Around and Find Out shirt. Much love, brother, from the Gunshine State. Hell yeah, dog. Appreciate that. I love you. I got canceled over that shirt. And by canceled, I mean a bunch of people got pissed off, called me a Nazi, and I sold a shitload of the shirt, and a bunch of new people were like, hey, we like JD. I love it when I get canceled. It just works out so good for me, man. That shirt pissed people off, dog. The You Loot We Shoot shirt pissed people off, too. People were real mad about that, but, bro, like, I just got some Florida up in my blood. I lived there for 10 years, and a part of me never left Florida. I'm just stuck out here in Oregon right now. Michelle said, hi, these people will destroy our country. And that's what they want. That's what they want. That's their goal. They don't want borders. They don't want a nation. You know, they don't want a national identity. They want to tear this country to pieces. That's their goal. Dr. Common Sense, hey JD, you should look up Hate Digger. I will check into that, brother. Appreciate you. Tim Neal, what's up, dog? What's up? You getting squatted is crazy. Twice. I hate that for you. That is seriously crazy. I could go on for hours about tactics and the diabolical schemes of the left. By the way, Carolyn Borisemko said, reach out if you want to talk. Appreciate you, dog. That's what's up. Where do I reach out to her, homie? Casey Gates. Don't want to sound like a conspiracy guy, but is this because of the jab? I don't know, bro. I don't know that we have even begun to see the long-term side effects of what could be coming from that. And I don't think they had good intentions, homie. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Anytime the government pushes me to do something with my body that I don't feel comfortable doing, I'm not going to do it, dog. Like, if they were to try to do a digital ID on everybody where they put some sort of chip in you, guess who's not getting it? This guy. Not doing it. Not doing it. I am me. Portland has become Gotham City. There's even a cult of clowns. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dude, the crime has overtaken the city in so many areas. Now, it's not every area, like we've discussed. There are places that normal people can't afford to live that are still very nice and vibrant. But it's fucking crazy, man. Papa Penguin, Antifa, because nothing says anti-authoritarian more than using violence and fear to shut people up. And not just to shut people up, but to stop people from just documenting what's going on. It's absolutely fucking the most fascist propaganda ever. And by the way, this is my new phone. I just got it today. This is the new iPhone. If anybody's thinking about moving up to the new iPhone, I had to do it because my other phone was old and moldy and it wouldn't record videos anymore. It was looking like a Gooner's keyboard, and I had to get it. I love it. If you're thinking about the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I love it, dog. Just so y'all know. Little review for you. Dude's Detail, epic content, JD, one love. One love to you. Thank you for being here with us. Gorb said, I'm giving everyone permission to use these titles. Ignorant swamp gremlins and wild screaming goblins. Everyone enjoy them and loud and proud. Love you, Bubba. Appreciate you sharing. PG-13 Billhound Show. Trump supporter here in OC Cali. You rock, bro. Big love to you, man. Sap Shepherd. Hey, JD, I appreciate you accepting me as part of the community. I took a little liberty with that. For your group, as myself, as Furry, thank you so much. I have a special gift for you, Charlie Kirk Calendar 2026. I'm picking up the microphone from Charlie. God bless, I'm praying. We love you here. You know we love you here. You've been here a while, and you just know every single time it's all love and respect. Darth Septicon, what's your take on AA for heavy weed smoker? Drinking is taking over. So listen, I think that AA has evolved to a point where it's about more than just alcohol. And I think that, the principles of AA are really good. Now, for me, AA is where I started, even though I was an avid meth head. I was a tweaker, dog. I was a knockdown, drag-out tweaker. But it really helped me get my shit together. Now, it wasn't my final destination in recovery. I chose Smart Recovery as a final destination. I did all 12 steps in AA. I did the steps in NA so that I'd be able to walk people through those if that's what they chose as a recovery coach. But for me, personally, I like Smart Recovery the best because it's about the psychology of trauma and addiction and recovery, and it's about the neuroscience of the brain and what's actually going on up here. I need to know why I'm fucked up and how to fix it, dog. That's just me. Michael Fritz, the chicken eats shower babies, bro. The chicken licks the shower babies from the drain, doggy. Craig Bryant, what's going on? Catch me up, please, brother. We are 2 hours and 22 minutes in. I can't catch you up, dog. I love you, but I can't catch you up 2 hours and 22 minutes in, brother. Cowboy Up Texas, the Daily Discourse was the Portland stream you had. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Cowboy. Hells, yeah. Hold on, I need to jump real quick because Papa Penguin, holy shit. Thank you so much, big dog. Huge love to you. It's awesome to see people giving grace and support to each other. You are all awesome and make the world a better place with your effort. Fuck predators of all stripes. There's more of us than there are of them. This post brought to you by Adult Money and Bourbon. Yeah! My G, bro. Thank you so much, dog. I love you. And I appreciate that positivity, man. That support goes a long way, and that positivity towards everyone in this community is so appreciated. Because this has always been about community to me. This has always been about all of us to me. And that's what it's always going to be, man. And I'm so happy that we all have a place that we can come. And that's why it's so important that we have such amazing mods. Because if somebody's a problem, They kick him the fuck out, dog. Post haste. Dr. Dre, I see you and I love you, bro. Rage said, man, been followed by a VR chat. People in Antifa lefties, every time I take drugs, they dox me constantly and spread misinformation about me. And he said it twice. Man, so here's the thing. They love to do shit like doxing and swatting and death threats. And they'll attack you. They'll attack you when they're in a fucking crowd because they're fucking cowards and they're twinks and they're pussies. Right-wing gun nut. Matt Tardio is a great human being. Someone is a lying motherfucker. And here's the thing, bro. I can't take it seriously when these motherfuckers are calling people things and saying things about people because I showed up and I wasn't there for fucking 2 minutes. I didn't even make it to the sidewalk and they were calling me a Proud Boy, a Nazi, a white supremacist, a fascist. These people, I can't give any credibility to these people who can't even accept that they're fucking fascist, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as shit. KC! Again, dude, with the love and support. Thank you. Dude, I talk shit about weed, but it got me off booze. Booze was killing me. Listen, I am a recovery coach, and people ask me a lot, what I think about weed. And, about 420 sober, Cali sober, cannabis recovery. Look, it isn't my pathway, but I 100% support whatever pathway works for anybody else. And I have a lot of clients throughout the years who have needed pain management and they've been on opioids and then they get switched. Their lives are unmanageable on opioids. They get switched to THC in one form or another, whatever there is worked out between them and their doctor. And it fucking changed the whole trajectory of their life and their quality of life. I have zero problem with it. It's not for me, but it works for a lot of people, dog. And I celebrate anything that helps anybody accomplish their goals. Brandon said, glad to be 2 months sober from alcohol after 3-month bender and listening to some Steve-O and Brandon Novak interviews. I felt it was time to get sober. It's been so great. This community is awesome. God bless. And those guys, man, coming up watching Jackass and CKY and all that shit, it's so good to see them get clean and sober, and it's so good to see Bam finally doing good again, man. I'm super proud of you. 2 months is a huge accomplishment. Be proud of yourself. You deserve it. Gen X teacher, JD, I love what you do. Thank you. Tuesday was my birthday. Happy birthday! I turned 45. I'm not a granny yet. My baby's only 17, but I'm tatted up. That's what's up. Happy birthday to you, fam. Craig said, today's been 8 weeks since the last time I had a cigarette. It feels like I just quit yesterday. I was a 3 to 5 pack smoker a day. Bro, that's so many cigarettes. The fact that me quitting cigarettes is great. I'm using pouches. That's what helped. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I quit vaping with pouches and I feel a noticeable difference in my health. I'm so proud of you, dog. I know what it's like to kick cigarettes. It's hard, dog. Be proud. PG-13 said, been clean 2.5 years, dry for 1.5 years. It feels good. Dude, there's a lot of recovery up in this bitch, and I'm so proud of all y'all. Tove, sister, warrior, mother. Transtifa and Hamas, an unholy alliance. Both want to see the fall of Western civilization, in my opinion. Also, Hubs wants to know where your boy got his shoulder holster, the one from the short about prison snacks. He had that specially made, and I'd love to give you guys a link, but I don't know where he got it from. And he's not with us tonight. It's sick. His leather shoulder holster is sick. And he had it specially made for his piece. So, yeah, I wish that I could be more helpful, but I love you, and I'm proud of you guys. Randy Styles, hey JD, love from Alaska, love you. Got the iPhone Air. Dude, how is that iPhone Air? That thing looks sick. I had to get a 2 terabyte phone so that I can hold more video and have more stuff for researching. And the iPhone Air didn't come anywhere near a 2 terabyte, but that thing looked cool as hell. Jason, what is up, buddy? How you doing? Bro, is that you with Will fucking Ramos, my guy? Bro, I love Lorna Shore, dog. God bless Donald J. Trump and MAGA. It's real and not some made-up agenda or cult. Bawa Daba, Kid Rock, rock on. God bless the USA. Dog, your profile pic kills me, bro. I love Will. He's such a cool dude. Bro Tato Bomb. Hey, I think it's the first or second time chatting here. Welcome, love you. I just wish we could all come together. There's been so much evil in this world. I wish you nothing but the brightest future in your endeavors. So mutual, brother. So mutual, and thank you for being here. Yo, Charlene, my husband died 1/20/25 from liver failure. The third jab took him. I'm back in a wheelchair. My new tat is a tribute to him. Just miss him so much. Sis, I'm so sorry that you went through that. I can't imagine what I would do if Jax was taken from us. I'm sorry the jab took him. I love you. And isn't it amazing how healing it can be to get a tattoo? When I lost one of my kids, I went for the most painful spot I could find, the ribs. And I got a tribute tattoo for him. And it meant a lot to me. You're loved here, sis. Cowboy said, God bless you in this community. We are winning. Dude, we are winning, and we're going to keep winning, brother. We're going to win together. That's how we get through this shit. Sab said, JD, much respect and love from you. I've been protecting my family, mostly my mom. I'm watching you live while working overnight shift. I'm going to step up to my plate for my own channel. Let's up those numbers. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes. That's what's up. I can't wait to see your content, my dude. Misfit said, show me the drugs. I'll show you how to do them. JK, used to a clean date, June 9th, 2017. Love your content. What a great clean date. That's sick. I'm only just like a couple years behind you, brother. Thank you for blazing that path. American Disgrace said, Trump's recent roundtable sadly didn't include users of social media. We are the most censored and have to use code language to communicate effectively. They neuter our speech and still expect 30%. So here's the thing, like I would consider Nick Shirley to be a user of social media. I would consider Cam Higbee to be a user of social media. You know, there are definitely people that represent what I would consider, you know, they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube, they're on X. You know, I thought that was pretty lit personally. I saw people that I know personally, that I'm friends with, that I consider my colleagues, make it all the way to the White House. Now, I wasn't invited, but I do be saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I talk about putting pedophiles in wood chippers. I'm critical across the board, regardless of what side of the political spectrum you're on. So I'm not surprised that I wasn't invited. You know, even though I did have that whole thing in Portland and I was able to document it pretty well, but I was so proud of everyone that was there. Every one of my colleagues did an incredible job voicing what they've been through, what they've seen, you know, the whole enchilada. I was super proud of them. Dennis Bolts, JD, thank you for the words you speak. I am AD, and there is so much I want to say about the things going on, but I can't say either by paranoia or because of the internet. So thanks for your words. Man, I love you and I understand. And just know that if you come out here and you speak the truth and they don't like your truth, they're going to swat you. They're going to dox you. They're going to send you death threats. They're going to do everything they can to shut you down. And it really takes a toll, brother. It takes a toll. Having to deal with the FBI today took a toll. Getting these threats. You know, it's really not a big deal when they swat me because I'm kind of super chill with the people they send out. But, man, it shouldn't be like that just for me exercising my First Amendment rights. So you're not wrong about that, bro. Raul, what's up, my guy? What's your thoughts on the Kids Online Safety Act? I feel like it's the same thing like the UK Online Safety Act. It's just a way for more government control on kids. I'm not fully educated in it enough. I haven't read all of the particular verbiage of it, but there's... before I give an actual opinion on it, I want to have read the entire act, bro. I want to read the entire act. I'm man enough to say when I don't think I'm educated enough to speak on something. But you've given me something that I definitely need to go, and actually I should have read it by now, considering the genre of stuff that I talk about. So thank you for inspiring me to go and do that. AR-15, quit nicotine 6 months ago. Best decision I made. Soon to be a father this April and married in November. Hell yeah, bro. 3 things to be proud of. Triple threat, my guy. Super proud of you. Vulcan said, thank you for future video on Tom Powell Jr. I got you, Vulcan. I got you. Big love. And Gorb, I love you, homie. One last thing before my dirt nap. Stay steady and hold those lines. We must break the tide of true ignorance before the life we have been given is lost. Good night, Wood Chipper Party. Good night to you, my brother, and thank you again for all your support. Dirty Curdy, 3 videos by a credible reporter sent to you on IG. Appreciate you. Huge love and respect. Well, you guys, it is late. I'm going to go hit the bed with my wife. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. I absolutely love you all. Amazing Disgrace said, the round table made me proud. I was just disappointed that the viewers and supporters got no love. Absolutely. 100%. Till the next one, you guys, it's always one love. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Be good or be good at it. Get some rest, y'all.